Y'all all right? That's how you got to be with it, ain't that right? Listen, you make up a commitment to serve Mr. Yahuwah, you got to have everything on the line. You can't be no in and out, counter, sort of, wanna. I don't know sometimes. I tell you, you don't even want to serve him. I'm all the way in. That's the only way to be. You either all the way in or you all the way out. Ain't that right? Yahuwah said, well, Yahushua said, he that don't gather with me, he said, you scattered abroad. You see him over there gathering, you don't do nothing. He said, I ain't doing that. He said, man, you scattered abroad. He said, he talked a little bit like George Bush. You either with us or you with the terrorists. He made folk go to war. Everybody, I ain't with no terrorists. He said, you better come on fight. Bring your truth. You either with Mr. Yahuwah or you with the terrorists. I ain't no terrorists, ain't that right? When Mr. Yahuwah come out, we're going to terrify. Ain't that right? Y'all all right? Yes, sir. Good, they got mighty quiet here. All right, good to be that thing right there, boy. Be ready. They heat you up. Hopefully he come down. I don't mind. When he come in with the teruah and the voice of a Malachi, if he want to play that, I ain't gonna have no problem with it. I'm not gonna have no problem at all. Isn't that right? That thing come out of Shamahin's cage, I ain't gonna have no problem. Isn't that right? I was Mr. You would come back here and turn these people. These folks got to do one thing or another. They got to turn. Yeah, right. You got to get in your mind which side you're gonna be on. I tell you what I wouldn't do. I wouldn't recklessly live my life. When I said recklessly live my life, is to make no reservations for where you're getting ready to go. You know, you here, you're living, you're gonna die, you're gonna move. That's without. You ain't gonna live forever here. It's not gonna happen. So, as much as we want to work out and run and change our eatings and get off of medical medicine to traditional medicine, whatever you want to call it, whatever you want to do, move to safer neighborhoods, start going totally solar so the electrical in your house don't give you waves and cancer, you're still going to die. I wouldn't even lie to you, you're still going to die. With the best in everything you do, you're still going to die. The best thing you can do, and make sure you make reservation to meet Mr. Yahuwah. At this point in your life, it's time to make sure you're right. I'm sure that people, you know, there's still uncertainty. There's still some unknowings because I had never done it. But I'm trusting Mr. Yahuwah to do what he say he's going to do. And that's based upon what he's already done. Everything he prescribed, he proclaimed, it's come to pass. I haven't found none of these other religions of God. I ain't found none of these people to tell me what was before. He gave everybody, this stuff these people believe in, just tell me what was before he got started. Nobody can't tell you. Everybody speculate. And the stuff they tell you they can't prove. It's all theory. I'm not trying to serve based off no theory. I'm trying to serve him based off of knowing. And a comfort level. I have a comfort level in the trust and the confidence I put in Mr. Yahuwah. He secures me in my thoughts and my ideas and my action to know it's right. He proving it out. Everything I seen go opposite hadn't worked. Had nothing I seen go opposite work. It just hadn't worked. If I call and I tell you it's going to happen, you just sit around and set your watch. It's going to come to pass. It'll come to pass. You'll see for yourself. It'll come to pass and happen. I got confidence in the man. That's why I'm here. If you don't, if I was you, I wouldn't do nothing I don't believe. I would never go to church on Sunday with because I don't believe it. Won't even be about, if I go, it's going to be because I've been invited. When I get finished, I will explain to the people how backwards it is and why I came. I will not tell the people you kneel right. You're doing right. I will not tell them. I'll let the people know it's wrong. And I explain to them. I wasn't just shooting it out my mouth. I'll be ready. If I come into one of them, I'm going to tell them I'm going to need a board and a pen. I'm going to need a projector and I'm going to need some time. I don't want to run my mouth. I want to prove all statements. That's all I want. I want to prove all statements. When I get finished, I'll prove to the people that they're wrong. When I come in my introduction, how y'all niggas doing? They know where to go from now. They'll be pissed. How y'all niggas doing? Oh, they'll be pissed. I said, but give me a little time. I can clarify every statement I make. Ain't that right? I do jot the book. I prove all things now. I prove all things. I won't tell the people they're right when they're wrong. Listen, we're in a perfect position to where we got a mind we should that I'm willing to change. Everything not right, I'm open to change. I ain't going to keep going with what I've been doing and what I've been knowing. It's too precious. The redemption of my soul is too precious. I don't want to play with that. I'm willing to get away and separate from it. I thought about my baby girl today. It's almost like she don't exist no more. After a while, you can live and you can be away so long, you don't exist no more. Some people can't understand that, they don't do it. But when you serve Mr. Yahuwah, you got to be willing to cut away from any and everything. Oh, it is. It's just being honest. I know some of y'all, you couldn't do it. I tell what I ain't done. I ain't never cried no night sleep for her. Never happened. I ain't had no days I've been in derision where I don't know what to do. Some of y'all, man, you shit brick. You couldn't do what I do. But that's because who I serve, my confidence in him. I ain't let her go for nothing. I let her go because I'm holding on to something. Mine ain't love because I tried to touch her. Slept with her, caught me cheating on her mama, smoking weed, selling cocaine and lying. My love because I hold her standard. That's just being honest. So some of y'all, it be tight because you'll be exposed in your league. My league, I'm still in the clearing. That's just being honest. Ain't nothing to tell. That's what I live. I'm the same wherever I go. Y'all got it. That's just being honest. I don't go running through. I don't go running through no trash. Once you shoot yourself in the foot and you gone, I told my wife, I said, listen, I can mark you absent. I can be done with you. I just put myself where I got my mind set now. It's on salvation. If it wasn't for me want to be saved, shit, I'd go roam through the trash and try to find them. I would. I'd ride the street. Man, please, I'd go ride the street. Try to see if anybody show up. Hey, you seen her? Hey, you ain't seen her nowhere. Hey, you seen her? But say, serve me Yahuwah, I'll stand right here and do what I'm supposed to do. Huh? I just being honest. There was a man had 2 sons, and one of him begged for all his goods. They wanted all he had. And he took his stuff, he went there and wasted it with the rowdy bunch too. So he got so low, he got down with the pigs, got ready to eat. He remembered his Abba house. I tell every one of my kids, you ain't never got to go beg nobody nothing and eat out no trash can. But that's what you choose to do, you do it. You know what you don't find he did? Went to go get him. I'm going to keep running my house. A lot of y'all here, you ain't strong enough. Like I said, you're not strong. Listen, this a tight walk. What you got to be willing to give up? What you got to be able to walk away? What Mr. Yahuwah try you on? Man, a lot of y'all, they in-law can't take it. They couldn't take no shit. They crack a fingernail that's over with. They finna curse the whole way. They ain't never been right because your kid broke a fingernail. You know what I'm saying? And the kid had the scissors that broke it. So you gonna blame on Mr. Yahuwah? You can't fault Mr. Yahuwah for being Mr. Yahuwah. One thing you do, you gotta let it work. When something happens, that's your test to try and then testing then and see will it work. We talked about masa. What that mean? Testing. Isn't that right? We tested the ma'in. Isn't that right? He told us to cast it upon the ma'in. So at the minute y'all mean to come back, he said test it. Throw it out there and see when it come back just like he said it. But you know what we do? We don't. A lot of people confidence in Mr. Yahuwah because you ain't been through nothing. You ain't lost nothing. You got to get tried on some things. He come in there and touch it and pick your mama by the house and kill her. Where you at? Come there and touch your marriage and take a wife or a husband out there. You don't never get them. Where you at? That man will come and get something and see where you at now. All right, I'm trying to tell you now. He'll come get it. And you don't get to ask him what let me pick. No, this is what you got. He'll come and get it. So I try to keep myself with everything I got. Look at what I got and look at what I'm willing to do. I can make it. If it's going to be turned back on him for you, I can make it. Come on and check on me and see. Shoot, man, I remember my wife had a breakdown, and she was out there 7 months. Ask how many times I came out there looking. Y'all look at it doing something. How many times I came out there looking? How many times I came trying to find you? Tell what I do, baby. Y'all be talking. I be living. You see where she at? I stayed on mine. I'm telling you, I'm just being honest. You understand, folks don't believe when you get tested. You don't get tested on what you believe. Had them folks, how many times they see me break down? How many times I broke down, I couldn't preach? How many times I broke? That I do. Don't think now. I ain't saying have no weight on me now. But you know what? It comes sufficient. A lot of folks talk, a lot of folks around, they try to start a little ministry. And you can try it and do it. But you better make sure you're solid. Because that thing come through in that whirlwind, comes in and touch it, he going to see what you're made of now. Y'all listen. Y'all ain't got no, listen. I don't stack when I walk. I'm flat-footed. I'm up here, listen. I've been doing that for over 20-something years. Y'all seen them folks run in here and stop me yet? It's for a reason, too. Folks, they can see what's solid. They know what's solid. I've been tested for what I believe, what I stand. Had to be tested with them. I tell y'all, when they come now, make sure you're able to stand. I seen Val, man, I was sitting in that room. They had the clergy in there with them. Good old clean looking white man. Nice shirt. I like his shirt. Give a damn about the religion. I like blue anyway. Not my favorite color, but I like it. That old happy ass white man smiling, everything going on. Real pretty. Gotta do anything? Got me some water, come back, want to know what it is. Is it a scripture or anything? No. Is it a type of song? What you need? Nothing. Just talk with him, let him know. Said just dietary law. Don't eat pork, no that. That's all. Is there anything you knew? Is it any kind of that? Nothing. Well, I told him he couldn't get it anyway. Nothing you need to do. Mr. Who are already working. Isn't that right? Come down and stand on something. Yes, y'all hear me? We can't improve him. And what she said, the same way I do and I give it to him. However it go, we ain't moving. However it go, I ain't moving. You know what I'm saying? I like for it to go this way. And I ask you to go that way. But if it don't, I ain't moving. If you said, no, he's slamming, he said, yeah, I'm going to trust him. Everybody told me he was a fool for doing it. But let's think about it. We don't even know your name no more. We still know EU. You know, they ran, what them guys' name? You don't even think, can't even remember them doing. Everybody know EU. That's the truth. If you gonna listen, if you gonna trust him, it gonna cost you something. It gonna cost you something. A lot of y'all saying here, you ain't been tested yet. Cause I'm gonna tell you why a lot of you ain't been tested. Truth of the matter is, you can take it. I don't know how you take it, but cause you ain't really committed. You're in a good spot. Oh yeah, I already know. Let me tell you why a lot of these folks ain't been tested. 100 because they ain't committed. It makes no sense to test nobody that ain't committed. When you set yourself, it's a safe buffer. Because where you at, don't worry about nothing because you're not committed. There's no reason to test you. You already know where you at. When you start to put out that you're going to really commit yourself and you're going to really abstain yourself and you're going to stay a certain way, time to test you then. Got to see what you're made of. That tell you. Chris will tell you, how long you were married for? 3-5 years? 3 weeks. But y'all just, folks don't know, but y'all be tested. That was a Sunday. Sunday shit. ICU, still critical. So what come out of Sunday? Monday. And then after Monday, Tuesday. What followed that? What we had Wednesday night? Service. What you do Wednesday night? He said, I got to come to service. I said, your wife in the hospital, ICU? I said, well, I'm not trying. He said, my obligation don't change. I said, well, I can't fight that. That's the same thing I put out there. I'd be a fool to fight it. That was, y'all, shit, man, y'all have been left. Shit, one of y'all got a fever one time, y'all hear you were quit. A lot of y'all just in good spot because you ain't never got to worry about nothing happening because you're not really serious and you're not going to commit yourself. So therefore, you're in a safe little buffer zone. You ain't going to be saved. It's just you in a place to where you ain't got to worry about being tested. That's for other people that are going to be committed. You go this way and you commit yourself, you can get a dead baby. Oh, yeah, it can happen. Oh, hey, listen, all the probabilities in for you. Please don't say nothing can't happen. Shit, you walk down the street and a kitchen sink hit your ass off the rip. Oh, boy, you know it. You done watch that, the kitchen sink just comes on and just hit you. Don't ask no question. Isn't that right? That's everything then. You know what coming with that? The damn dishes, the fork, the knife, the cup, the spoon, everything coming. When you commit yourself and become serious about being saved, get ready. Get ready. It's going to be tight. You're going to have a lot of questions. It's going to be a lot of wrestling. It's going to be a lot of things going on. It's going to be a lot of things pulling. It's going to be a lot of folks advice. And they just want to say, you're going to tell you might shut the hell up. You've got enough stuff going on. You're trying to fight through what you're going through and you're struggling. And you still got to stay the course. And you don't see exactly how it's going to come out until you get to the end. Folks, that confident. That confident. I had my mind set that if she never come back, what I was going to do. I had my mind on 7 months. I didn't. I set my mind. I set my mind. I just set my mind. I said, this is what I got to do. I set my kid down. I told him. I never ran my wife down. My kid, I just told him. I gave them my word. I said, I'll never leave y'all. Also, you remember that also? I set out my kid down. I told him, I said, I'll never leave you. That's why I stayed. Then she got back and she got in the stand. And they got a great mom. I ain't just like if she won, I wouldn't lie for her. I just know when I put something out there saying that say, when you say raw to me, I don't just that just don't blow off my back or pass. I put the time in to do this. A lot of folks think you just run here and go learn 2 or 3 Aubrey words and make a sentence out of it and a period. It's more than that. It's folks got to see you go through something and be able to keep your hands off these kids and off these women. You got to be consistent. You got to be somebody when folk give you their business. Go make a video where I done told somebody business they're gone. Say, I'm what you call a confidant. When you put it in me, that's where it stay at. There's a lot of dirty bastard stuff out of here. That's where it stay at, though. When I got it from you, I got it from you in him. That's why I left it. Y'all all right? Yes, folk count on me to do that. People don't count on these folk to do nothing. Well, for what reason I'm telling y'all about this? Because a lot of y'all got this kind of, I don't know, you kind of stay on a bubble, kind of stay on the edge when it comes to serving them, but everybody going to be saved going through something. Ain't nobody going to be saved, ain't going to suffer nothing. There's nobody that's saved. There's nobody that's going to be saved that ain't going to suffer something. Just ain't going to happen. Just ain't going to happen. It's going to cost you something. Get on here and get your wallet, get your checkbook. Look all through everything you got. Look through all your family heirloom, through your family album, whatever you got. It's going to cost you something. It's going to cost you something. You're going to make it in. If you want to stay on that little line and want to gamble, you kind of in and out from one week to another. Your hot one a song come out, your back down ain't playing, they ain't going to get it. When I had them to sing Be Ready card, I've been ready.
Yes, sir. That's right.
And that right, the song didn't get me going, I was already going. I want the song here that just go in and agitate it some more. That's my agitation. And that right, I'm cooking. I just need them to give me the spoon, just stir this thing on up. Y'all all right? So that's what we got to do. I want to see y'all I want to see you make it in. But you ain't going to make it in if y'all keep staggering and wilding and waving and won't be consistent and you keep doubting him. But you're trusting everybody. Everybody you know will fail you. Everybody you know will fail you. Mama fail you, daddy fail you, sister. Because they'll fail you. It's dangerous to go and give up and forsake me to Yahuwah for somebody that'll forsake you. And you made a mistake. When they forsake me to Yahuwah, for the record, you know you ain't shit. I ain't telling you nothing new. Mr. Yahuwah and you know you ain't shit, right? When they forsake everything, Mr. All in all, you on deck. That's just being honest. I can't put no confidence in you. When you can't stay consistent with this man, I can't put no confidence in you. For what? It's the most important thing. One person everybody got to deal with for the rest of their life is you. You got to deal with you the rest of your life. You know where you at. You know what you living. You know how inconsistent you can be. And you'll turn around from the only consistent thing that been, you're dangerous. You're dangerous. Very dangerous. Because you know how destructive you can be. You know what kind of person you be. And you'll leave yourself unleashed among these people out here. I won't put no confidence in you. Absolutely none. You people will, because you want to think the best of the worst because you're not doing what you're supposed to do. A lot of times you like to give people benefit of the doubt when you ain't doing what you're supposed to do. After all, you ain't where you need to be. I don't see no reason to give no benefit of the doubt. The benefit already been there when Mr. Yahuwah came along and give us instruction. That's the benefit. You know, that's the benefit. He left us. You are the benefactors of his being. The fact that he gave a life for life. So now you're the benefactors or the beneficiaries of this, and you won't take advantage of it? No, we can't do that. That's it. Fight it. Get it out of him. Kill it. Ain't that right? That's it. That thing moving. Ain't that right? What that'll be? They say mesh it all the way in the carpet where we can't get it out. Hayward, I'm gonna need you to pay for 5 rounds of Stanley Steamer. Your wife 1.7 wants to it's twitter. Don't nobody fall right down. Don't have fly guts on your hand. That's all right. Even the fly trying to get saved. As you can see, he didn't make it. Yeah, that just shows you, that's just true. You can get in here and still don't make it. That fly could have been earnest and was trying to get up here closer to the front. He didn't make it. That's funny talking that fly, but you know what? It won't be funny if it be you. It won't be funny if you made it all the way here and you don't make it in. Think about it. That's something. Can you imagine in here and you don't make it? Ain't that right? Shoot, man, I got to make it in. Ain't that right? Ain't nobody's fault but mine. It ain't going to be my fault. I ain't planning on missing out. Got opportunity. I got a clear mind. I know what I need to do. I ain't hesitant about it. I ain't doubting the way. I know the way right. Ain't that right? You know how I know it right? Because the rest of them won't live it. These folks ain't got no clean living out here. They don't believe in no clean living. Isn't that right? They don't use them words, but you're a liar. Isn't that right? You're a child molester and a luster. You're a fornicator and adulterer. Isn't that right? That's not my testimony. Isn't that right? That thing cleaned me up. So I want to come and offer the people the same thing I got. I want you to get some clean living. I want to set you up so you can be a recipient of the Ruach HaKodesh. So we can make it in. That's what you come for, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
All right, we're going to try to move on forward here and try to go. Hold on for a minute. Rudy. Okay. Don't you like Rudy Twin? How you doing? Yeah, man. What's your name, that good man? Oh, how you doing? You don't know him, do you? Do you know you favor him? You don't think you favor him? Don't they favor? You don't think you favor him? Rudy, you think you favor him? For real, y'all can't see y'all favor. Maybe a little bit. All right. Are you from Georgia? What's that? From New York? Georgia, New York? Oh, you live in? Where you from? Oh, you from Douglasville? Born and raised? Brooklyn, New York. Okay, Brooklyn in the house. I thought he from Brooklyn. Ain't you? Where you from? That man from Florida and South Carolina. That man stayed in Brooklyn for 2 weeks. Did that make him official Brooklyn? Yeah, man been in Brooklyn for 2. No, he stayed in Brooklyn. So how long you been down, if you don't mind me asking? Few years now? Okay, how you find us? Oh, that's your dad. Well, good, that dad brought y'all. Good to have you there, right? Brother Falcon brought him. All right. I just thought, Brother Falcon, you don't know him, do you? I mean, can you say they favor, though? Can you tell they favor? Same face, they favor. Isn't that right? We're definitely glad to have. Appreciate to have your daddy faithful coming. Good to have you out. That's right, they came out of the same tree. There you go. That's right. Definitely appreciate that. All right, we're going to get ready and see if we can talk to him a little bit. All right, come on, Malcolm. All right, better. He must have missed Coco Cabana last week. The Eternal Kodash Abba in the Shema Yahushua HaMashiach, which is the name. We ask you to barak us with the Ruach HaKodesh, to grant us an understanding. We ask you to barak the Berith, which is the covenant that you Shabbat, which you promised to Abraham, Yitzchak, Jacob, the Yahudim, and Yasharal, purifying us that we might be your arm, which is your people. Asking you to barak us that we might be the Adar that you're calling for, which is the fold of the congregation. Asking you to purify, ask you to remove and cleanse by your dabarim, which are your words. Ask you to let your debar, which is the word, take full control of our nafash, which is our soul, and of our pasah, which is our flesh. We ask you to marshal and ask you to shah over us, that we might be perfect. Ask you to remember those that are watching in, those that are calling upon you, those that are seeking out of a pure lob, which is a heart, that they might be filled as well. Ask you to blot out the transgression, the kata of us, our benin, which is our children, and of our Abba, of our fathers, before it's everlasting too late. And as we prepare to move further in this service, we ask you to search us and try us. See if there be any rasha, which is wicked ways. Cast it from us and lead us in the way everlasting. Let the bar of our mouth, which is the word, let the meditation of our law, which is our heart, be right in your sight. And we ask that you take full control, that you get the tahalim, which is the praises, and that you get the kabod, which is the glory. In the Shem of Yahushua HaMashiach we palau. Let us all say, Amen. All right. All right. See what does say Mr. Yahuwah. Gotta be right. Man, years ago we sang a song, I'm not down by the way. I'm walking in the light. Back then we said holiness is right. I'm not down about the way. That's way back down. Remember we were saying, let's go way back. Yeah, we're way back in y'all now. Let's go way, y'all remember that? Let's go way, way, way back. That go with Yahoo, isn't it? Told her to seek it, ask for the ancient. Let's go. We might be out with it. Yeah, have it on standby. Y'all chilly already? How many y'all chilling? I said get you a bun, you be a chili dog. Get them a bun and you can ball, you'll be a chili dog. Right? Yeah, I make them funny every now and then. You like that? Y'all take it to school and use it. She writing it down. Listen. How you feel people video your dance? I see me in slow motion. You have to be in the mood to do this. They break because they trying to see how I do it. But that's fine. Y'all good. Y'all fine. Kind of stuff. Romans chapter 15, verse 4. I tried to call back some people, and folks call me, and then you call their phone back. They don't answer. I don't leave no long message. I feel like I'm stalking or something. All that long. I said, yeah, that's why I call you back. I hang up. I don't know long message. I don't know you like that, but one guy, he called me scheduling. He want to schedule immediately. He's looking to come down from Knoxville so he can be immersed. So let me call him back so he can immediately try to set this up, because he needs to do this immediately and come down. He needs me to call him back. I said, he must don't know me. I don't know what video he saw that said call me and immediately come get immersed. I don't do that. We don't do that. I don't know what video. He can be honest. Because people don't know why I do what I do. Because Dave, you had me about getting immersed, didn't you? Yeah, I like to watch people. What I don't do, and I did, a lot of folks tell you, years ago we used to just immerse people. A lot of folks fell away. A lot of people join stuff because they feel good. Don't never join it just because you feel good. Make sure you know it's right. Make sure, and then on top of that, when a person say, I don't take lightly shepherding people, because you got to know something about people. People come to you, ask you things. You got to know what the answer to give them. A lot of times you don't know people. You just tell them, so I really don't know you. Any member ask me something about them, what they ought to do, I know where they at. Some of them say, like, some of them might ask to talk to me, and some of them tell you they've talked to me, and they've noticed it looked like I kind of dazed off, or seemed like they didn't get their answer. And they didn't know. You got your answer. Because I didn't answer it. I didn't answer it for a reason, because it probably would have killed you. See, a lot of times, sometimes they be trying to catch me. They be like trying to pin you down or trying to get you. I heard everything I need to know the first time. Because you got to know where your people at. When people ask me stuff, people trust me to know what I'm talking. Am I right? You say, well, I'm looking to do such. I said, I guess. Well, I mean, I don't know. What you think? Hell, I asked you. I'm trying to inquire. No. But if you don't know people, you give them bad advice. I tell these people, they trust me to know what I'm talking about, right? Yeah. So when I get a person, if I say I'm going to shepherd you, I feel like I know you. I watch you. I'm watching because I need to know a sheep. I need to know if I tell you something, this will fit you. If I tell you something, it'll fit you. I don't want to tell you something that don't fit you. That won't be right. Ain't that right? And that bad. Because you need to have confidence in somebody to lead you. Sheep have confidence in the shepherd. And that's the truth. They have confidence in the shepherd that he'll lead them and he'll protect them. And that's the same thing I want these people to have in me. So I keep a certain lifestyle and I try to make sure I know people. People say, well, I don't like the way. I had a guy came in here that hair, it looked like he had stuck his hand. You remember that guy? He used to sit by there, Brother Falcon, had his hair like that, sticking up like that and stuff. You remember that little fat, light skinny joker? He was digging booger. I got him one time. I said, go wash your hands. And he was kind of hurt, but I didn't want no booger on my hand. Plus, I was trying to help him because that showed me uncleanness. So you start hiding and rubbing them boogers off, they ain't all you hiding. And he seemed like a nice guy in his own right, and he was a very intelligent guy, and he wanted to be a murderer. He wanted to know what I was waiting on. Like, I wasn't waiting on nothing because I hadn't planned on doing it. I don't know nothing about you. You come to service once every 3 months. He said, how many times I got to come? I said, you ain't got consistency. I said, this your salvation. You just want somebody to just throw you in somewhere, don't know you, don't care if you consistent. How am I helping you? You paying your money to somebody that ain't helping you. You want somebody to care about your estate. Because you're listen, this will be the hardest thing you'll ever do is transitioning and trying to receive the Ruach HaKodesh. If it were easy, everybody have it. And you need somebody to help you along in that endeavor. Just like we talk about Yahusha coming along. Him coming and what he exemplified and what he showed them was how to transition. He was there to help with transitioning. Sometimes, say you come in a new company. You go, sometimes they'll get you to meet with somebody, liaison. How you doing? I'm talking smell. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to be helping you to get accustomed with everything here and how different things work and help you transition so you can be comfortable and you'll fit right in. Well, that was his purpose of coming. These people had never lived right before. They thought they had. Until he came on the scene. And then he was trying to get people to transition on to become Malkuth minded. They'll use the terminology kingdom minded. You had never done it before, so where you get this mind from? So you get somebody to come in, liaison with you, and try to help you in transition over. So that's what he did. He came and helped us transition. Now, where would I come up with this from? Let's see where we get it from. This is Romans chapter 15, verse 4. Other one, get me Mark 27:15. It got to make sense to him, right? How many sense it got to make? If you got a sixth sense, I will never be able to help you. You have to kill that one. Bamad Bar. They call it numbers. So it's important to know what you're doing and why you're doing what you're doing. You know, for years ago, we just been kind of doing things. Like Yahushua, like Mr. Yahuwah told us in the book of Abarim. He said, no more every man teach his neighbor saying, know Yahuwah. He said, everybody going to know me, from the least to the greatest. And all right, no more somebody just saying know him. You need to make sure you got understanding. My goal is trying to create for us a relationship. If the whole thing of what he set up in the garden was about relationship, you know that? That's what we learned in the garden, G-A-N, they call garden. We learn relationship. We learn how things can spark and trigger something else. Him causing Adam to become an Ish, it triggered and sparked an Ashar. And you know what he gave them in the garden? Relationship. He gave them relationship and told us how to see that, relationship. He showed us about grafting. You know, the word graft, people know, well, that's different grafting, but grafting is when you take two things and put them together and cause them to kind of intertwine or join together. We had to learn that. You know, what Nabar taught us about that? Yakazakar. What did he do? Took the two sticks and did what? And made them one. Who told you about it? Adam told you about it. Adam told you too. So now what he did, he took Yehuda and Ephraim and told them to write on and put them and cause them to come together. But Adam already told us about the two being one. And the reason why it wasn't hard for us to understand it is simply because they actually came from the same tree. He talked to you, Shaul talked to you about how easy it was to grab something. Let's just be honest. How hard was it? How hard is it to take Ka'ua and put her back into Adam when that's his rib anyway? It came from, how hard is it to put Ka'ua back into Adam? Is it really hard to put Yehuda and Ephraim back together? Ephraim representing Yasharal, Yehuda representing the Yahudim. Come on, folks. See, how many of y'all ever had a tree, I said it before, a tree limb break but not break off? You see split, but still. You ever seen that? You ever seen somebody get it, put it back, and tie it back? That's what he did. See, that's what we did. We had a break. Mr. Yahuwah broke from us. He broke off from us. That's what he did. He broke off from us. How we understood that was the same way he did Yasharal and Yehuda, how he broke them off and dispersed them. But he showed how he can come back and put it together again. That's my confidence. Everything I understand about Mr. Yahuwah, I can understand within inside my five senses. Y'all got it? Don't let somebody make something more complicated than what it is. This is your soul's salvation, and it's not complicated. You just got to understand how you've been perfectly put together. The person that put you together was perfect. And the problem you got is you've been told to do something that you don't understand. All right, let's try to work on this. This is Romans chapter 15, verse 4. Why do we use this again? Our base. See, they'll look and say, it don't make sense. I don't know why. Because the man told you about building. What's the first thing you're going to need to have? What sense is it going to make for me to take off and establish a house that don't have a foundation? They'll waste too much time. You got to have a foundation. And they can go get another one. You ain't going to believe it. You ain't going to build on another foundation that's already been laid. And if you do, you better. And now you got to take heed how you build thereupon. Because now he just told me whatsoever things are written aforetime. I can't hear you.
Were written for our learning.
So what? Show me the first 15 and 4. For whatsoever things
were written aforetime.
What was it written for?
For our learning.
Was written for what?
For our learning.
I want to hear you say it. What was for our learning?
For whatsoever things were written aforetime.
That's what I want to know. Written. That's what I want to deal with. I want to deal with written. I want to deal with what's written. Because that makes a difference. You remember before when there was an employee on the job that had an issue with doing some things on the job, and the person wanted to know why they had to do it, and the person told them why. Because Margie said so. The person was Zach at the time. Because Zach was questioning when they were telling him about doing something correct. And he want to know, but, you know, so like, why? They let him know why. Margie was the supervisor, right? Was she the supervisor? Team leader, supervisor. So, man, so that gave validity to why things should be done versus just cause Leon. Well, who is Leon? Who is Tony? Now you say it with somebody with validity. So this is the same parallel we'll use, a paradox we'll use when it come down to the scripture. He's talking about what's written. Whatsoever things were written aforetime was written for our what?
Learning.
So that we through
Patience.
and
Comfort of the scriptures.
might
Have hope.
So upon no scripture, how this gonna work? This is why a lot of y'all stay in the same rut. So how important is it for you to know scripture? Very important. Because you won't get comfort and you won't get patience. See what I'm saying? In order for this to work, he's telling you there are things you need to know. Otherwise, it's not going to work. This is why a lot of people stay in the same rut and never change. Because you don't know scripture. Let me see. 22:12, I think it is, book of Matthew. Let's see what I want. Let's see what I want. Listen to the book.
And he saith unto him, Friend, how comest thou in hither, not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. And then said the Malak,
22:22. That's good too. You want to cast out hand and foot, didn't it? Let's see what happened. Listen to the book.
When they had heard these Dabarim, they marveled and left him and went their way. The same moon came to him, the Sadducees, which say that there is no resurrection, and asked him, saying, Adon, Moshe said, if a ish moot, having no beni, his ak shall marry his asha, and Zarak up seed unto his
raise
ak.
up seed unto his ark. What happened?
Now there were with us 7 Akim, and the first, when he had married an asha, deceased, and having no issue, left his asha unto his ak. Likewise the second also, and the third unto the seventh, and the last of all the Nashim moved also.
And now he said, last all the woman died too. Everybody gonna die. What happened, son?
Therefore, in the resurrection,
In the who?
resurrection,
And they didn't believe one. They didn't even believe in one. Huh? Therefore, in the resurrection, what they want to know?
whose asha shall she be of the seven?
Listen, what happened?
For they all had her.
Everybody had them. What happened?
Yahusha answered and said unto them,
What did he say?
Ye do err,
You do what now?
err,
I couldn't imagine why.
not knowing the scripture,
Nor,
the power of Elohim.
I don't know where you got. Whoever told you about you going to get up and you and your wife. Because that's what Christian doctrine teach. When I get to heaven, I'll see my mother down. When I get to heaven, me and my wife will begin. Where you get it from? He never touched it in no scripture. So we found where a lot of our errors come in when it comes down to our servitude is simply because we had no scripture. Y'all haven't come out of Christian church and gone to Christian funeral and they give promises of being with their wife and all that different stuff you're going to do. And you let them know where the error came in because scripture. Scripture never taught you that. You never got no scripture told you about no marriage when you got no shamayim. Y'all all right? Not concerning you. Isn't that right? Not concerning you. So a lot of times, this is what we're starting to look at. Where does a lot of our devices come from? Where does a lot of our misguidance come from? He's telling us why you do error because you don't know the scripture. So it was important for us to learn the scripture. Got it? Pick me up right quick at the book of Aleph Kaf. They'll call it 1 Peter. Aleph because it's the first of our Aleph Bet. Aleph. Kaf, which is his name and not Peter. What they call him? Petros, the Spaniards. I think they call him Petro. That's what y'all call him. Don't try to act like you always been on that side, nigga. You know you used to claim that Spanish side. Well, that joker thought he was doing something with his oily hair. He greased his suit. They learned that Yahudim were people of color. Then they come on over then. Then he pop out the closet with his jet, great, black, burnt up grandmama. Never seen no burnt up grandmama. Man, how that grandma, listen, charcoal. His grandmama name, her nickname was 1159. PM. Soon he found out that the Yahudim were black. He jumped out the car with a jet, great, burnt up grandmama. And what you do with that pointed toe shoe, cockroaches stuck on the end of both of them? Soon they learned that Yahudim was a color. They come a running. That's all right. But the Spanish word was it Pedro? Pedro. With a D. Pedro. 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 I couldn't see that. Oh, Pedro, where's the keys to the kingdom? Where they get this stuff from? You don't walk up and tell me the man was speaking. But see, this is where the insult comes in. The fact they got our people sitting around believing these people want to speak Spanish. Speaking the Deutsch. Como te vous? They got you who should do all this crazy stuff. I mean, it's just a mess. The people were Abarim. They had a language. We lost our identity and our language with these other people. Now, amazing, they pushing you right back. Now your kids got to learn Spanish when they go to school. Same influence they pushing our people before. All of a sudden, they still pushing the same down. Now you go back and learn Spanish again. They pushed it on you before. All right, listen to the book.
As obedient benim,
So that as obedient benim, as obedient children.
not fashioning yourselves.
What is fashioning? Transforming. You can fashion something. We know what they did when they took for them it would make sense because when they came out of Mizraim, remember when they took the gold, they stuck it in, what they did, and they fashioned it. They fashioned it. So they made it into something. See, they already understood. Everybody understood what we use. If you look at India, you know what India worship? One of their biggest deity? A cow. A cow. They found to be sacred. You have an olive, what they call an ox. See, everybody took, somebody said, what is that, totem pole? Somebody said telegram pole. No, the totem pole. He said, I got that from the back. I don't blame him. So, but if you can see what looks strange, and which, you know, it is in a sense for them, but you can see where everybody took something from you. They believe that the cow is sacred. Listen, they believe that the cow gives you fertilizer, milk. They believe it provides for you, and it doesn't make sense for you to kill the cow, that the cow should get some type of worship, some type of obedience to it because of what it does. Don't you know, we look at that with the olive? The olive protects, the olive can feed, the olive can plow, you know, the olive can pull you out. So it's a lot of things we looked at the olive for. So people sat and people mimicked us. Now when they came out of Mizraim, believe it or not, guess what they made? Wow. Did they really make a calf or did they make an ox? Or would they have made an ox? And they told them, these be your Elohims. These are the ones you brought you out from Mizraim. So that's why Yahuwah started looking. He said, I'm Yahuwah. That is my what? He said his glory he won't give to what? Neither his praise to who? Graven image. So we wouldn't dare go and form an ox.
That's right.
And set up and say this will be him.
That's right.
We knew him by his ability. He only showed us and identified and told us about him being the olive because we were familiar with the olive. We understood the durability of the olive, the strength of the olive. We knew the temperament of the olive. You know, the ox will gore you. We knew a lot about him. When he said, I kill, so does an olive. He told you that an olive, if he been caught, he done gored a man before. Yahuwah let you know, I kill a man. When he told you he was the olive, we understood that olive he could kill. He also could make alive because it can mate. Wow. He said he stretched forth his hands to what? And he swayed. Or if I did like this, he could stretch forth his horn. The book told you he raised up a horn of salvation. Guess what happened? What you think happened if an olive raised up his horn to you? He'll take you off your feet. He'll take you off your feet. He'll gore you. So we understood that. We would have never gone and made an olive. When we wrote our, hieroglyphs, when you write with pictures, we only put it there for symbolism. Got it? that we knew what it meant when we saw it. We knew the identity and we knew the definition for the olive and how to use the olive. People took from us and then they went and formed gods. And they thought that the literal cow was Elohim. He was only showing us a part of his nature. That's what they miss. You leave him dumbed down to eating grass. I don't know why. I don't know why. This was just so we could understand the complexity. That's a complexity for us to understand how Ruach works. So I'll give you something that you can use. And using the olive was good. Guess why? Because the olive stayed with us. We understood Elohim being with us. If a man owned an ox, where would that ox be? So Elohim. So you understand when I tell you Elohim is with us. You understand that. It's got, Chris, if it can't fit in here, this is what hurts you. Everything you've been believing don't work in him. It's got to work in him. If I can't get it in here, you're wasting time trying to get me to understand it. I understand what the olive is. I understand the durability. I know what the olive can do. So when Yahushua made statements, I understand the statements. Let's see, 6. We'll finish this right so I can move and go. Aleph, Kaf, they call 1 Peter 1:14. Then you're going to get me 6. Yahushua, they call John. Yahukanan, 6:44. Let's finish this because we're going to jump down. Aleph, Kaf, 1:14. Then we're going to get this Yahukanan. They call it John, but his name is Yahukanan, which means that Yahuwah is gracious. Yah is gracious. This book proves it. The book proves he was gracious. Y'all got it? So here was a man, that was his name. Do we say he was gracious because of the man? He was gracious because the man showed it to us. You know what he was supposed to do? He was supposed to turn our law back. Yahuwah gracious. To turn it back, what was it before? See, you got plenty sense. Plenty of sense. He's supposed to turn it back, and he was supposed to turn the heart of the Abba back well. Where was the heart of the Abba? It was turned back too. Ain't that right? Lest he come and smite their rocks with a curse. You ain't gonna believe it. Yahuwah is gracious.
Yes, sir.
Yahukanan, he's gracious.
Yes, sir.
Y'all got it? My heart would turn for him. He said he'll return for me too. Yahukanan, he gracious. He turned it back. Well, I get that 129 right quick. Same book, Yahukanan. Then I jump right back. All the same thing. I'll still come back and clean this up. Yahukanan 1:29. Mal-Aki, they call him Malachi. His name is Mal-Aki. Four and 4. Mal-Aki. I'll come back and get that. This is Yahukanan 6:44. Listen to the book. We'll come back and get all that.
No
Listen to the
Ish
book.
can come to me,
He said, no man can come to me.
except the Abba, which hath sent me, draw him.
Pay attention.
And I will zarak him up at the
Raise
last
him
yom.
up at the last yom. Tell him what's written.
It is written in the Nabaim,
Tell him what's going to happen.
and they shall be all taught of Elohim.
You don't even know it. You've been taught Elohim. Every
Ish, therefore,
that had done what?
heard and hath learned of the Abba,
The what?
cometh unto me.
Pick me up at Mal-Aki 4 and 4. Then we'll come get 129. I'll come back and get this olive cuff 114. So I can get Bamar bar 27:15. It's all the same word. That's what brought me here.
That's right.
Nothing but the bar brought me here. Wasn't no sister, no mother, none of that brought me here. Wasn't no singing, none of that brought me here. No drum, no keyboard brought me here. Nothing but the word brought me here. Ain't that right? Nothing but the word. Listen to the book.
Zakar Yi, the Torah of Moshe, Ma'abad,
See that? He told you to remember Remember, that book said the law. He said the Torah. What we say the Torah was? Instructions. That's what the law is, instructions. That's why people mess up and why they break it. In your book, told you in the book of Marshall Ali, it told you here instructions. The law, we were talking about here instructions. That's going to be you going to hear the Torah, because the Torah instructs us on what we should do. So this is what we're looking at. Listen.
which I amar unto him.
Which I command unto him.
In Horeb.
In Horeb.
For all Yasharal.
For who?
All Yasharal.
With the what?
The statutes.
What else?
And judgments.
Listen.
Behold.
What you do?
I will send you all Yahoo.
He said, I'm going to send you all Yahoo.
The Nabi.
You ain't going to believe it. Now we learn that Elohim is Yahuwah. People think that Elohim was somebody different than Yahuwah. They just told you he was all Yahoo. He was telling you that Elohim is Yahuwah. That's the name. He's telling us he's one and the same. The two, in Barashit, when they knew him as Elohim. Later in the book of U'ala Shemut, which was these were the names, he gave us Yahuwah. Now you got a man named All Yahoo. Believe it or not, he tell you that Elohim is Yahuwah. The two should be one.
Yeah.
Go figure. The only reason I can believe it, because it works inside of my five senses. Listen to the book.
Before the coming of the great and dreadful Yom of Yahuwah.
So there ain't gonna be nothing good about that. He saying nothing gonna be good enough for these people. Somebody, I don't know why nobody won't tell these people there ain't gonna be no plan, ain't gonna be no cooking, no whole cakes. He said he'll send the man for it. So believe it or not, the man said it's gonna be dreadful. It's gonna be awful for you when he come back here. It's gonna be a terrible time when Mr. Yahuwah come back here. He said, but I'm gonna send you, so I'm gonna send you all Yahoo. Before that great and dreadful day of Yahuwah. Then what is he going to do?
And he
And
shall turn the lob of the Abba
He's going to turn the heart of the father
to the Benin,
back to the children. And what has happened?
and the lob of the Benin
Well,
to their Abba,
let's what happened?
lest I come
And do what?
and smite the Arats with a Olah.
He's going to strike it with a curse. Let's pick up 129, your Ukanan, they call John. See, well, people feel, and you should feel you're not right. You should be concerned you where you need to be. At the same time, they give me an opportunity to make preparation. Let's see what happened. This is 129 of the book of Yehukanan. Tell me what happened, son.
The next June.
It's the next June. That means it had to be one before it. That's the next one.
Yes, sir.
It had to be one in front of it.
That's right.
Isn't that right? Tell her what happened.
Yehukanan
Did what? Who he see?
Yahusha coming
He see that? The next day, he seen Yahusha coming. Listen what happened.
unto him and said,
And what did he say?
Behold,
The who?
the Lamb of Elohim,
Which do what?
which taketh away the kata of the Arat.
Who is this?
He of whom I said,
After who?
Me cometh a east,
Which is what?
preferred before me,
Which what?
for he was before me,
And what did you do?
and I knew him not,
But what happened?
but that he should be made manifest to Yasharal.
What are you doing?
Therefore am I come immersing with milk.
Listen what happened.
And Yehukanan bear record, saying,
What did he say?
I saw the Ruach descending from Shamayim like a dove,
Yeah.
and it abode upon him,
What happened?
and I knew him not.
What happened?
But he that sent me to immerse with milk, the same said unto me, upon whom thou shalt see the Ruach descending, and remaining on him, the same is he which immerseth with the Ruach HaKodesh.
What happened?
And I saw and bear record that this is the Ben of Elohim.
What happened?
Again the next June, after Yehukanan stood, and two of his Mathitas, and looking upon Yahusha as he walked, he said,
Back me up. Make it 118, that
Yes,
same
sir.
book. Let's see what I want. 118. Let me see what it say. Listen.
No Ish hath seen Elohim at any time,
But what happened?
the only begotten Ben, which is in the bosom of the Abba, he hath declared him.
That tight, ain't it? How many of y'all understand that? How many of y'all don't understand that? Fret not. Some of you didn't raise your hand because you think you know. I don't even want that. I'm going to show you exactly how that go. We won't do it right now. I'm working. Hold me to my word. I'll open it up. You never heard it before. I'll show you in Baruch whether or not he give it to me. You ask them to explain that to you exactly how that works. Don't worry about it. Don't fret yourself. Keep going.
And this is the record of Yochanan, when the Yahudim sent Kohanim and Louis from Jerusalem to ask him, "Who art thou?"
Yeah.
And he confessed and denied not,
What happened?
but confessed, "I am not the Mashiach."
He said, I'm not the Messiah.
And they asked him, "What then? Art thou all Yahoo?"
See that? Vote questioning. They want to know, is he all Yahoo? Tell me what happened.
And he saith, "I am not."
You hold me 3 and 6. Hold that for me. Barashit. Let's come. Let's see how we'll see how to work that out. Y'all think we can work that out?
Yes, sir.
They call it Genesis. No, we're gonna keep working what he got. 3 and 6. Time for a new pen. As soon as these things start writing good, don't they? Appreciate it. Listen to the book.
And he saith, "I am not. Art thou that Nabi?" And he answered, "No." Then said they unto him, "Who art thou?"
They want to know, who art thou? Y'all hear that? They want to know, who was he? Pick me up at 3 and 6. Pick me up at 3 and 1 first. We'll go 3 and 6, and I'll go back to 3 and 1. Listen to the book.
And when the Ashah saw that the ox was too for
You
food,
see that? When she saw they were too for food, good for food.
and that it was pleasant to the eyes,
And what happened?
and a ox to be desired to make one wise,
Tell them what she did.
she took of the pari thereof,
And did what?
and did eat, and gave also unto her husband with her,
And what happened?
and he did eat.
And what happened?
And the eyes of them both were open,
And what did they know?
and they knew that they were Ara.
Tell them what happened.
And they sewed fig leaves together and made themselves aprons.
What happened?
And they heard the voice of Yahuwah Elohim walking in the Gan in the cool of the Yum.
They heard him coming through the garden in the cool of the Yum, in the garden. Tell them what happened.
And Adam and his Ashah hid themselves from the presence of Yahuwah Elohim amongst the ots of the Gan.
What happened?
And Yahuwah Elohim called unto Adam and said unto him, Where art thou? And he said, I heard thy voice in the Gan, and I was afraid, because I was Ara, and I hid myself. And he said, Who told thee that thou wast Ara?
That's good. That's good. Pick me back up at what we have. In the book of Yochanan, chapter 1. Where you left off at? Verse 22?
Yes, sir.
Hold that. 122, Yochanan. Listen to the book.
Then said they unto him, Who art thou?
And what it say?
That we may give an answer to them that sent us.
What happened?
What sayest thou of thyself?
What sayest thou of thyself? What happened?
He said, I am the voice of one, Sayak in Bamadbar. Make straight the way of the Adon, as said the Nabi, all Yahoo.
That's all I needed. Got it? Goodness. Parashit 3 and 1. Parashit 3 and 1. Listen to the book.
Now the Nakash was more subtle than any beast of the field which Yahuwah Elohim had made.
What happened?
And he said unto the Ashah, Yea, hath Elohim said, Ye shall not eat of every ox of the Gan.
Hath who? Hath who? Hath who
Yea,
said?
hath Elohim said,
That's said. Hath Elohim said.
Ye shall not eat of every ox of the Gan. And the Ashah said unto the Nakash, We may eat of the pari of the ox of the Gan, but of the pari of the ox which is in the midst of the Gan,
What happened?
Elohim hath said,
Who?
Elohim hath said,
What happened?
Ye shall not eat of it,
What else?
neither shall ye touch it,
Lest what?
lest ye moot.
That's all I need to know. Now, when they went to ask Yochanan who he was, you do know he confessed he denied not. He did tell you he was the voice of one crying in the wilderness. So was Adam. When Yahuwah was coming, he was in the wilderness. He was in Bamarba. And he was crying out. That was before the great and dreadful day. Because he put him out then. You missed it. And he was Elohim. So Yehukanan come band record to him, let him know. He crying out. He said, I'm just the one voice of one crying out. That's all he was trying to do. He trying to make cricket straight. Trying to make preparation before that dreadful Yuma. What you think happened when Yahuwah came to them? When Elohim came? That was dreadful. That man put them out. He told them they were going to move. Now that man coming on, he told you, I'm the one crying out in the wilderness. I'm socket right here at Bamar, but right there among the people, they didn't realize it because he saw men as trees. Yep. All he was doing was crying. Of course you ain't going to catch it. Got to make sense. Got to fit inside fire. Got to make sense. What you think he was doing when Elohim was coming? That was dreadful. Man, hear himself. He was crying out. That's what Yehukanan trying to tell you. I'm trying to let y'all know before that dreadful day, before he get him. That was the same you. He put them out. So you got opportunity before it get too late. You need to get straight. Yeah. Everything he told her, it ain't hard for her to believe. Adon was crying out. What you think he told Kua? Told her don't eat of it, don't touch it, unless you move. That's all they do is trying to do. You know what he's trying to do? Trying to get the people to turn back. Why you think he told them, behold, the Lamb of Elohim? Because you weren't looking. Ha! Trying to get you to turn back. Need you to turn back so you can see it. Let's see come, he's going to smite their rocks with a curse. A lot of people ain't going to be ready. A lot of people not going to be ready. People weren't ready then. That man going to come over here and told you, this you going to catch you unawares. Yeah. He going to catch you unawares. See, I don't have enough sense to make a preparation to hide themselves. Where these folks going to hide at? They ain't got no hiding place. I don't knew he would come back. If he knew he would come back, why was he hiding? I know he coming back. I know he coming back. I don't have enough sense to hide himself. Shh, man, you better do better than what you're doing. Ain't that right? He tried to tell you, y'all folks in bad shape. When Dawood talked about it, one of the enemy that did him, did it? He said, he that been in, what did he say what he did? He's out of hid myself. He's out of hid myself. And then it says, a man, my God, my equal. Ain't that right? He had no sense that I'd have hid myself, I knew. You gonna say you gonna pay Mr. Yahuwah, you better get you a hiding place. You better get you a hiding place. If I was you, I'd dig me a hole and get me a hiding place. Mr. Yahuwah coming back here. That man come back, he's setting judgment up. If you ain't right, you won't get in. Everything wrong, he gonna cut it off, he gonna kill it. So we got opportunity to try to make it right while we on this side. Y'all all right? This ain't the first time this man the Torah, he's an olive. You know what this man done go at a man? He done told us. He done go at a man before. This won't be the first. And he said, we already know what he'll do when he lose. I wouldn't be right if I wouldn't tell you Mr. Yahuwah wouldn't kill you. Somebody else will come along and tell you he'll just save you. I tell you he'll kill you. That's right. Huh? You need to know this so when you start making decisions that you're going to lie, you're going to fornicate, you're going to homonger, you're going to false accuse, you're going to midnight ramble, you need to know what's going to be the cause or the case is going to come up for it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Isn't that right? You got to make some reservation. Yes, sir. Any decision you make, you need to make reservation for. When I made my mind to come this way, I made reservation. To be with Mr. Yahuwah. Come on. You're going to kill time, you're going to sit and play around. You got to know something going to come with it. Come on. Yes, sir. While you're on this side, folks, you got to get it right. Too many y'all keep judging. And all y'all who asked them one time, how long you going to hop between two opinions? That's right. If Elohim be Elohim, then go with him. That's right. Oh, y'all too stagnated for me. Can't be no sometime. That's right. You got to be one way with me to you. You can't be cold and hot. He said, I'd rather you were one or the other. You lukewarm, I'll spew you out my mouth. Yes, sir. That's right. That made preparation. Yes, sir. That started right here in the law. You got to have a made-up mind. You need information. I wouldn't dare ask you to make a decision now on your soul salvation and you don't know scripture. Because you're going to wind up erring. Anybody you get to feeling emotional, you'll move and do anything. But after they settle down emotion and the dust settle, you'll move and go somewhere else. Yeah, that's right. The decision I made, I got myself settled when I made the decision. The one decision I made for nobody, this was a decision I made for myself. Come on. I couldn't worry about how people going to look at me no more. I was looking at how I was looking at me. That's right. That was my encouragement. Yes, sir. Yeah, that been my strength, I won't worry about how other people look at me. I worry about how I looked at me. That's right. That's right. I know what I slept with at night. I know what I dealt with in the daytime. That's right. That's right. I knew what was going on. I tried to listen to music. I used to listen to Mariah Carey. She had an album. I don't know when. I think she's dead now. All these people listen to Bobby Brown. No, that was way back. One hit wonder. That my prerogative. It was hot though. That's everybody's prerogative. Isn't that right? Get through living out the wild, that stuff break it down, you start living, you realize this ain't working no more. Try to listen to some Babyface and L.A. Reid and all that, it won't work no more. After a while, Mr. Yahuwah let you know in the God, you realize it ain't working, is it? That's what you got to. You need to get what stuff ain't working no more. Then you got to make a choice. That's why I tell you, listen, ain't nothing. When Shaul said, I'm persuaded nothing going to separate me from the harbor, all of him. So a lot of y'all, you ain't settled. It depends on what situation come. You'll turn. You'll quit. You'll give up. You'll start trying to see how you can make something work that wrong. I ain't trying to make that wrong work. I'm trying to get rid of wrong. That's just being honest. It's too late in the evening now. I can't take no chances with my soul. It's too precious. Y'all hear me? Yes, sir. And you saw what it took and what it cost to get your soul right. You wouldn't be sitting around gambling with it. Yeah. Unfortunately, and I appreciate Mr. Yahuwah, I don't have the same ruach a lot of y'all got. You got the ruach that you can go and mess up and you can get another chance. I don't have that ruach. I don't have that ruach. I can go out there and screw up and he just going to give me. I don't have that. That's not the mind he gave me. Mind he gave me, I go out there and screw up. You ain't going to make it back. That's going to be tight. That's going to be tight. I ain't going to be able to make it back. I'm scared I'm going to be able to make it back. You know right? Ain't no nigga gonna pick me up and go take me on no long ride. My motor pull lock up it. I forgot that damn car. Man, Ron, we get too far, that motor lock up, I ain't going. I ain't going. Why not? It been running. But my luck, and they call it luck, that thing will break down. We be way out there and I can't make it back. I stay right here. I gotta go with something safe. Oh yeah, you might hurt. You'll do it. You'll go without some stuff, but at least you want to show some consistency. Then you get confident. Now y'all too much stuff shake you and move you. You gotta get yourself settled. That's just being honest. You gotta get yourself settled. Get your foundation. Stop moving, running behind people. Ain't nobody in the world doing good. These people out here, everything these folks done, they're pretending because they're hurt people. That's all these folks doing. But till you been out there, what were you doing? You can do good for a long time till reality finally strikes in and you realize it's something wrong. Things are not as they are seen or they appear. You start feeling things and things start challenging. You start realizing, I gotta do something different. I gotta go to no club. Man, I know what people do in the club. Dead people go to club.
That's right.
Dead people go stand the damn dog and pick folk ugly as hell and you can't see them. Because shit spinning around and you look around, that damn thing got in front, you don't got a damn booger wolf in the car with you. You don't start fighting that shit and kick the windshield out your car. That thing, every time you swing that shit doing it here. And you can't hit it for nothing. That booger wolf. I remember one time I was in that thing, got me wound up light. I was a sucker with them red bombs. See, I married one damn near white. I didn't like my light damn near white. But I got where she was choosing, had a nice smile on her. Shit, man, we went back to my hotel, woke up, I saw her damn thing was cut across him, damn smile. She was cut across him. That was extra damn lips on there. I heard up and got her home. Shout right out, right like this, just looking this side here. What the hell done happened? She out all the crazy, yeah, I'm coming back. But I bunt up down rubber trying to get out of there. They won't find me no more. If she come here right now, if I don't stick, I might want to tell her, I said, you don't know me. You don't know me, because I'm a new creature. I said, you still that creature you used to be. That's what that club like to do to you, I'm trying to tell you now. Damn thing, get you on the phone, that girl come, got a girl trick me out in the bed, got me come out there, damn boy channel, don't tell her that girl, showed out on me at that club. I said, go on them. Oh, you try to listen, damn thing louder than the music. I said, go back. Man, some guys I knew they were crying, he went and got her. I said, oh, damn. Trying to tell that club a message, but that's what you get. That's what you get. You out there with a whole bunch of soulless people and they dead. They'll line the sky, their voice, everything. You get and find out these folks just like you, they hurting and looking for something, and they ain't looking, they looking in all the wrong places. I done been there, I see, nobody gonna convince me. I don't know no folk buy no clothes. Folk go buy, women go buy dresses. All you have to do is grab hold of I ain't gonna do it just now. Get the ass nigga, just say, man, come here, me and you dance, right? Then you turn around. Snap this, you gonna find a damn tag where she done went bought the shit and she done left the tag in it. Whole bunch of damn pretense. Got this shit, get a belt and stick the tag. I just snap that shit, little tags everywhere. You thinking, man, she be wearing them nicest clothes, you get her. Find out you got the damn Cinderella, the one who was there cleaning the house, not the one who went to the ball. Isn't that right? Thought she lost her shoe. The shit was rented. They don't fool me. You think I'm stupid? I lose no $900 slipper. So you believe that story, huh? Shit, she do like everybody, rent a limousine, act like it's yours.
Yeah.
That's all the whole story about pretending.
That's right.
Trying to be something you ain't.
Something ain't. That's right.
I ain't gonna cheat, nobody gonna come in and get her ass on her knee cleaning no floors.
That's right.
You run down there, charge up your damn mama car and get a dress you know you ain't gonna pay for, put a tag down in it. Get the shoe, put some paper while you don't scuff this shit up so you can take them back. They ain't that. They know about it. I ain't never like that stuff. I know I buy something, I buy something, that's what I want. I don't buy no shit to be taken. It's wasting my time. I hate stores when I go. They say, you want to try this on? I said, no, I got a phobia about getting butt naked in the store. I want to know why you keep forcing me trying to go in that room. I don't want to get naked in no store. You be sweating and shit. You be, boo, hit the wall and shit. Like, no, I said, I know my size. The shit too loud, bring it back. I'm not, you always go to this shit. Boom, hit this somebody in the other cars and shit. Somebody walk, they look, the little gray go like them. You like, damn, you see them, you know they can see you. You look at it down, you standing there, you see all that shit, right? You think the folks they see you? Oh, damn well, man, still man, you got cameras on your fat ass. They better let you go. They know you steal. Folks got a picture of your ass and got a hole in your jaw. Nah, wait till I get home. I'm old school. I don't get butt naked in no stove. Too much shit be taking all right. Be putting all these clothes, sweating and shit. You got to fold it back up and put it. I ain't got time. I go out and find clothes already been tried on. I definitely don't want them. A lot of folks put on, don't take a bath. I don't want them pants. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
But what everybody done folk pretending, want to be something they ain't. It's time for us to be real, folks.
Yes, sir. That's right.
And it come down to your soul salvation. You are you, and you got to live with you. You can pretend to be something with other people, but you know the truth.
That's right.
When it come down to your soul, you need to know what's right. You don't need to be taking no change. You need to know what's right. What's consistently been working. You consistently fail. You consistently quit. You consistently look over and look for other means. Because look at the people you deal with. The people you associate do the same thing. That's why you got to start associating yourself on more of a positive nature. Right. And we're talking about a nature of the ruach. But you don't want to do that. Because you got to change and give up some stuff. You got to let go of some people. You got to break some relationships. You got to cut some commitments off. Oh, it's tight. It's tight now. What you'll lose or what you'll give up. But at the end of the day, I'm looking at, I want to be saved.
Yeah. Yeah.
I have that much desire to want to be saved. I ain't always had this mind. I started a premise of it. I didn't know what it fully entailed. Had I had all this information then, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it. You know how he got me? He was crafty. He got me with guile. He got me with guile. He got me and lured me with the intent I want to save my life. I didn't know save my life was going to tell me giving it up and dying. I'd have never came. If he'd have told me saving my life, I was going to have to die. D5 right here, that didn't make no sense. He'd have never got me. Mr. Yahuwah would have revealed me off the real and said, listen, I'm going to save your life. You won't have to die. That's not what I came for. For me, when I saw salvation as something to keep me from dying because I had a fear of dying. I'd have never came. He'd have told me about dying. You had to be crafty. He had to get me over to make me feel. See how they delivered you from that and got you from that? Feel mighty nice. Now you got to die. Too far out there. I can't turn around now. Sometimes that's what you got to. Some of y'all, you ain't went nowhere. That's why you can't commit. Once you get too far out there, you got to commit. I remember that time on Boys in the Hood? When they came and got Trey, he went on out and got in that car. That shit, that wind started hitting that shit. That wind hit. He hit that. Said, I'm going to whoop your ass. You don't give me the house. He started riding. She said, hey, dog. Dog. Pull up. That dude. And pull on that out. The mother too far. He wanted to turn around himself. But he put too much out. He commit himself too far. See, that's what happens sometimes when it comes down to doing wrong. You get yourself so far out there sometimes you don't think you can turn around. You better before it's too late. People turn around Mr. Yahuwah all the time. They'll keep their commitment with the world. The commitment you make with Mr. Yahuwah trump anything else you got. You had told me you would never leave. You told me that. That before I met Mr. Yahuwah. It came down to my life over your life. And it wasn't even no second chance on that or second guessing it. I got to save this one. You got opportunity to do the same. Like a lot of folks, even with marriage or relationship, they'll feel like you leaving somebody out there. You ain't even nobody out there. They can make the same decision you make.
That's right.
That well, just say hypothetically, my wife, she want to go, and I'm saying, oh, you just gonna leave me out here? No, I leave myself out there. Because the one good thing about it, this is the operation where anybody can do it. I don't know why people let themselves get trapped up unless somebody have a conversation on you gonna leave them out there. You just gonna forget about them. What about your commitment? What about your commitment for your soul? Ain't that right? Ain't about you, about my soul. Some stuff y'all let folks do y'all into don't even make common sense. It's about you first. It's always got to be about you first. Everything else second. How you gonna help somebody about you? What is Yahushua known for doing for us? Doing what? Saving who? Us. He saved himself first. Explain how you gonna say it, you ain't save yourself. You know how you got saved? By his obedience. His obedience entitled him to salvation. He testified that thou won't leave his nafash in Sheol. Not Sheol burning, but in Kubal the grave. That was his testimony, meaning you'll save me. His confidence in that he will save him was because I obeyed. We became recipients of salvation simply because of his obedience. Now what do we have to do? We have to be like-minded. Like-minded. With confidence. Amunah. That he'll do what he said. That's what he did. That was the testing them. He tested it. That was Masa. He tested the Ma'in to see what Elohim do exactly what he said. He said, I know you wouldn't leave me there. He testified that before he even died. He's confident that he wouldn't leave him now. Huh? I don't know what we're going to do. So, the only way to get to the point where you kind of can gather somewhat of this confidence, you got to have a relationship. And that relationship going to have to be built off of trust. He going to have to trust you, and you have to trust him. Because he's going to give you an entrusted ruach. Something that's going to keep you. Huh? He going to give you a comforter. You just don't leave that with anybody. You don't. You just don't leave that with anybody. You leave that with people you can trust. The reason why you hadn't received it, he don't trust you. And let's just be honest. Simply because you don't trust him. There are still things you feel like you can work out and you gonna fix. You ain't never fixed shit. You keep trying to manage some things, and once you manage them and prioritize them, then you gonna go get it right. It's not gonna work. Because it still show your lack of confidence in his ability. He told you to seek ye. What was it again? And what was the rest of this stuff gonna do? Once I get stuff right with my kids and fix my home the way it need to be and get everything straight with that, then I'm gonna start working on my relationship. So now, you know what I did? I erred. Because I ain't know the scripture. No, I don't understand the thought of which Elohim worked. Because he already know, if you fix it, you're going to fix it from a man's perspective. And in your eyes, it's going to be fixed, but I'm telling you, it's still tore up. It ain't going to work till you seek him first. And that's what wind up hurting, because we keep trying to fix stuff, and then we're going to do it, you got to let that stuff go, and you got to go get right. I'm not doing it, tell you the truth. You've been doing it all your life. Let's just be honest. What have you achieved? It never worked. Go get somebody to tell you what they went done first. It ain't going to work. I tried it. I'm going to tell you what I tried. It ain't going to work. You going to have to step out here and just do it. You got to let it go. Man, I had all the fears in the world. I had a pretty comfortable life the way I had it. And I had to go and I had to give that up and trust somebody to let something work. That it's just hard when you've been doing it yourself. That was hard. That was hard, man. I'm saying, man, I got to entrust him to do something. I've been doing wrong all my life, and I was making money. I had apartment, cars, I had stuff, had a business. I had to let all that go. I had to let everything go. That's the only way it's going to work. I had to step out and do something I never did before. I had to really trust him. I thought I'd trust him if I said it, but you don't trust him until you do it.
Come on. Come on.
All right, I'm telling y'all this, I'm telling y'all what I did. Ain't a struggle I ain't go through. Ain't a worry I didn't go through. Ain't a doubt I didn't go through. And I felt like it was never going to happen for me. But I had to keep pushing till I get my footing.
Yeah.
Once you get your foot, they got to get your foot. A lot of folks, you fight off balance, it ain't going to work. Your balance, it's going to hurt you every time. A lot of folks, that's why they try to get it scared. You got to weigh it. You got to weigh it up. Make sure what you're doing. And a lot of y'all, you got too many uncertainty because you're still dealing with, you somewhat like the stock market, you volatile. That means it's not stable. A lot of people not stable. And you know what? Unstable soul, it can be easy to beguile them. Yeah. It's easy to trick people that not settled. It's easy to be a wizard or bamboozle people that really don't have a real idea of what it takes to be saved. Because they got their own methodology of how they going to work it and what they going to do. And they thinking it don't take all that. You're going to mess up. It's going to take all that. It's going to take everything. It's going to take everything you got. It's being honest. And it's going to be, you're going to have to trust him. You're going to have to trust him. Y'all hear me? I'm saying, I don't know. That's tight. You know, you can see blind people with ability that people with sight don't have. And still, you know, Ray Charles was accounted for just being, you know, they consider him to be a musical genius. But the fact that even when he walked, he could pick up things and could remember stuff and knew from sounds when he would get into certain parts and rooms and knew doors open and could pick all this stuff up. You notice he never seen Ray Charles walk around with a stick. He didn't do it. He said learn from sound. He could pick up from sounds. He knew by changes of sound. You could tell by walking in here, he would know how the sound would change because there's an opening versus a closed room space. This man could count steps and knew how many steps he took to get to a place. I know Elohim would keep me. I know Elohim would keep me from stumbling. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he go and take a man and take his sight, but still give him a bit of just so you can see. A blind man, I can do this for a blind man. What you think I'd do for you if you can see? So I come in here to look. See, I don't want to come up short as a lot of people did. A lot of people came into contact with it and they missed it. A lot of people missed it. They came into contact and they missed it. A lot of people missed why they got no replies from him. They missed it. And it's simply because people didn't understand how important it was to pay attention to what was written. What you believe, Armand, it has to be written. You don't have the ability. I don't have the, you shouldn't. Their laws, discipline. Their laws say, I can't stay up there but so long. That's a law. That's a law, so I got to come down. Y'all didn't know that? Okay. That's all what happened. They want to know how did he fall?
Right.
It's laws.
Right.
It's laws. It's laws of discipline. It got to happen. There's disciplines that had to happen. Got to happen. Y'all all right? How's what he going to send? How was he going to send the way it was before? Got it? Book talk about us falling down and getting back up. We want to know how Holly all fell, didn't he? Yeah. Who's going to exalt and going to set his mouth, set his throne up. Isn't it? Right. And we want to know how did he fall? Just so he can ascend. The book says he that ascended, you know the book says he first de. You can't de unless you're already up. Right. You cannot descend unless you're already ascended. Right. So now he fell down just so he can get back up. So when people see you and you fall, you ain't going to believe it. Call me Holly all. You can ask me, but I'm going to get back up. Yeah. Isn't that right? I'm going to get it. That's what he looked on. Isn't that right? And said he's going to look and say, is this the east? Is this the east? So now, you don't say he gave me two variables of things I can measure. Holly all, we let the shining one of Elohim come down. And now he done came down. And now you tell me, is this the man? Am I looking for this, a man to come down? Am I looking for a man to come down that's going to sit in the north side, which is going to be Yehuda? So all this is going to give me a paradox or parallel looking at what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the sun, shining one, the Shamash. They'll come down, be a man. Going to come from Yehuda. So a lot of stuff what people don't see. None of these people just walked up and no imaginary hit their head. These people knew scripture. That's how it worked. Nobody just stopped. People that ran the country, they knew scripture. The reason why you don't react and the reason why you set in the place where you at, because you don't know scripture. That's why you err. We want to try to cut all the error off and get this thing right. We hear the man tell you, he told you he didn't know who he was, but the man testified. He said he was one crying in the wilderness. So was I dumb. So was I dumb. That was a dreadful day. He was trying to warn him. He had already told one more what was going to happen. I'm telling you what's going to happen. What preparation you making? What preparation you make? What you willing to get away from? I tell y'all this all the time, and then you get tested. All he don't let nothing happen by accident. Everything happen for a reason. People look, people seek something, people trying to understand something. We ain't understand people other than that's what people want to do. People are afraid of living right. And a lot of these people are afraid of living right because they're afraid of shame. They're afraid of being embarrassed. They're afraid they can't do what they used to do around other people. They're comfortable around other people that are failures like them. Gonna make me draw down and be no failure because you no failure.
That's right.
That's your choice to be a failure. You know, you want to be a loser, be a loser. That is, that's all. Every sinner is a loser.
That's right.
Why would you tell them anything? What sinner gonna get right when you tell them they're a winner?
Right. Right.
You're a loser. You're a bum.
That's right.
I need to know don't make me cause a loser.
That's right.
Hey, come on, no winner, I was a loser. I'm gonna let people know you're in your worst state you're gonna be in, and it's only gonna get worse there. The book said evil men and seducer gonna do what? Deceiving and what? Your mind gone. Don't sit around trying to now rationalize with a deceiver. No, they gonna deceive you. The book told they've been deceived. You steady praying for trying to pull them, leave them where they at. I don't pull out for everybody. No, sir. No. You know what ain't proper? I don't take the children's bread and give it no dog. I ain't gonna listen. I'm not gonna give y'all food to no dog. I'm not gonna do it. Everybody got me. Listen. Every one of us, you hear? Because you done seen the worst of your state before. A lot of us done been as low as you can get down. You realize I can't keep doing this no more. Something got to change. Ain't that right? I refuse to sit around and think that people that ain't making no changes got a better chance than I got. That we just gambling and they all right. That's stupid. I'm not gambling. I know what I came from. Now, if you ain't broke from that, then you still wondering. If you still struggling, parking and peeking and watching asses, looking for tits, hanging out doing stuff you ain't got no business, then of course you think they got a chance. That's just being honest. I know anytime folks make excuses because you ain't doing what you're supposed to do.
That's right. That's right.
I already know it. I ain't making no excuses for nobody.
That's right.
Let's see what the man, let's see, am I wrong? Pick me up at 15:22. Who know what I want? Yehukanan. Yahuwah gracious. So around tell no sinner they doing all right. I tell these folks the truth. Already I'm on the scene and make sure they don't get in. The truth. Man said to make sure everybody gonna get in, gonna take heed to what I'm saying. Now I'm gonna hear everything Mr. Yahuwah. They gonna hear every one of Mr. Yahuwah Malachi. They gonna have to. They gonna be saved. You don't ignore it, you gonna follow it because you're not gonna be saved. I don't know what folks think they get an opportunity in and out swinging. This ain't no damn jungle gym. Well, swing your ass in and cut that rope. Sit down somewhere that door come. I don't know where y'all get it from. How many times y'all seen me swing out? Should I cut the rope? Cut the rope. I got time to be playing around. I don't know how y'all got that comfortable. Y'all play around with stuff. I don't know. Well, read Mr. Yahuwah. He been, a lot of y'all how to testify. Mr. Yahuwah been Yehukanan to you. Cause man, I tell you what, I sure is scared to go out there and try it. I know some other thinking, I ain't go out there and do it. I see something. You can carry your ass, happy ass on out there and find out. I hope you get caught too. Ain't that right? That ain't no. He been too good. I know we know too much. We ain't got no business sitting around here flamming and scamming. So I'm talking they come down and living right.
That's right.
No good and well we know better than what we doing. It's dangerous for y'all to take this type of information and y'all are setting you a fornicate, commit adultery. You're a hypocrite and false. And knowing what we know, you dangerous. You dangerous. You'll put your hand in the plow and you'll turn back. That man said you ain't even fit to enter in. Man made it tight. I got my hand on the plow. I can't take mine off. Got my hand on the plow. Y'all let him keep your hand to the plow. Man, just want to go and say, Pharaoh, he said, listen, let the dead bury their dead. That's tight. Folks don't want to take that. What you going to do? The man told, let the dead bury their dead. Let the dead bury their dead. Let them bury the sinner. Got to go bury them. Wouldn't be right if I didn't go do it. Gave them my word. Where were you at? What was you doing? Don't try to hold me nothing I gave you no sinner. I've been changed. And what I gave you gonna contradict. I ain't saying that to make no lie or nothing, but what I know now, what I'm committed to, we can't. If I made a commitment with my mother as a sinner, and she said she was gonna die, she want me to cremate her, whatever, or I'm gonna say I'm gonna come in, I'm gonna get the ashes and throw them somewhere, I'm not gonna be able to do it. I ain't put no damn ashes in my hand. Cigarette ashes, them ashes either. Throw them out there your damn self.
Yeah.
Isn't that right? That's true. I don't play with no stuff like that. Throwing no ashes out there, no dead people. I ain't got time to play with it. I had a car, somebody had a dead, left a dead urn in there. Throw that shit in the garbage. Tell they come, they had to sit in the shop, throw that shit in the garbage.
That's right.
Son, no, hell if I know, put them in the garbage. That's all you thought about yourself. You got time to call no hell to call no family. And once they would have had your truck in no damn car, throw that shit in the garbage.
That's right.
Shit, that's my mama, I love it. I ain't finna be riding around no hot ass trunk. Mama sweating like hell, wet ashes in there, sweating like hell. No. One used to me say, hey, that shit sitting there, throw that shit in the garbage. They be all right. And it's at the city dump now. You know, what kind of sanctimony that is got the shit in your trunk? Your car got repo shit sitting. Mama hot, stinking and shit. Man, throw that stuff in the garbage. Hey, around that time they gonna say, I said that shit sitting, what is that? That's an ass in the car. Throw that shit in the trash. I throw that shit. How you go back and look at what was that? They hit the blade, they knew shit was bad then. They throw you here, boom. Mama hurt. I had to get rid of them action. The commitments you make now when you, they commitments you make when you're a sinner. If they contradict it, they're tight now. For richer, for poor, for better or worse, and sickness and health, the death that we part. You think I'm gonna stay with you and you contradict the book? Shit, that's over with. Don't try to throw that on me. What about your commitment you gonna be saved? Is you gonna live right?
That's right.
Don't try to throw nothing on me now.
That's right.
That being honest. Shit, it's worse. And it's worse it's gonna get because I miss you. You ain't doing right. Shit real bad. None of us saw it being like this. I'm just being honest. Listen, it's tight. Y'all tell you want to take it. This our soul. I don't want to hold to nothing. They're going to call me the error, Mr. Yahuwah. All right, we're going to touch on that now. Come on, get that right quick. 15:22. We're going to get it because they're ready. Let me jump in here and get Ozra. Listen to the book.
If I had not come and spoken unto them,
See, if I had not come and spoken unto them, what happened?
they had not had kata.
Y'all hear what happened? Pick me up at 3 and 1 right quick again, a bar sheet. Listen to the book.
Now the Nakash was more
Now
subtle
the serpent, Nakash is the Abari word for serpent, snake. Listen.
than any beast of the field which Yahuwah Elohim had made.
Yeah.
And he said unto the Ashah,
What did he say?
Yea, hath Elohim said, Ye shall not eat of every ox of the gone. And the Ashah said unto the Nakash,
What did she say?
We may eat of the pari of the ox of the gone, but of the pari of the ox which is in the midst of the gone,
What happened?
Elohim hath said,
What happened?
Ye shall not eat of it,
What happened?
neither shall ye touch it,
Let's what?
lest ye moot.
At 15:22, Yehukanan. Yehukanan, they call John 15:22. Listen to the book.
If I had not come and spoken unto them,
Tell them what happened.
they had not had kata.
I don't know what the folk gonna do. Ain't no way they could have put him out the gun. He put him out the gun because they committed kata, which is sin.
That's right.
He said, had he not come and spoken to him, they wouldn't have had it. So when he put Adam down there, Adam was representing Elohim. And when he told him not to do it, Elohim said, if I hadn't come and told you, you wouldn't have had no kata. Tell him what happened, son.
But now,
But when?
now
But now.
they have no cloak for their kata.
So what cover did they have? They ain't have one. All they had was fig leaves. That's what you got too, you sinner.
That's right.
You transgress. All you got on is fig leaves.
That's right.
That's all you got on. He told you they ain't have no cloak. A cloak something to cover with. That's why they put fig leaves. It didn't
Yep.
cover them up either.
That's right.
Just like you ain't going to be covered.
They can't cover.
Y'all hear me?
That's right.
That thing tight.
Tight.
They tight for everybody. People remember see that the book of Yeshayahu 28 and 20.
That's it.
Let's see what didn't happen.
Yes, sir.
Make it 22:14. Because some of my members think they're going to get by. They going to get your name on a membership. They ain't going to save you. Now, Yahushua told the apostle, your name need to be written on high. Yeshayahu. They call it Isaiah. 28 and 14. Listen to the book.
Wherefore hear ye the debar of Yahuwah,
Who?
ye scornful Anashim,
What happened?
that shar this arm which is in Jerusalem,
He said, you rule these people that's in Jerusalem. What happened?
because ye have said,
We have did what?
we have made a berith with Moot,
With death. And
with Sheol are we at agreement.
when the what?
Overflowing scourge shall pass through,
It should do what?
it shall not come unto us.
Or what you hiding under?
For we have made lies our refuge,
And how much truth you under hiding?
and under
You
falsehood
ain't got no truth. On the falsehood, have you did what?
have we hid
That's
ourselves.
what the folks doing. A hypocrite.
Hypocrite.
Nothing but a hypocrite.
That's right.
Nothing worse than a hypocrite.
That's right.
I ain't want to do something, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna be no hypocrite.
That's right.
That just, man, I don't want to take too much energy to be a hypocrite. I don't want to do it. I just keep it real. I don't want to do it. Listen,
Therefore, thus saith Yahuwah Elohim,
what happened?
behold, I lay in Sion
Or what?
for a foundation,
Or what?
a bond,
On a stone. What kind?
a tried bond,
A tough mouse, a tested stone. Listen, what kind of foundation, son?
a precious corner bond,
Yes.
a sure foundation.
That's why I'm standing on. I don't know what the folk do. Listen, I ain't got no doubt about the way. Some folks can doubt. I ain't got no doubt about the way. Not by living. I ain't got none. I'm standing on a sure foundation. If you ain't standing on what I'm standing on, I don't blame you. I'd be worried too. A lot of these folk, Greek, Latin, and Arbory, Hebrew, and every other language come up and throw a lot of these people. Because they wasn't solid anyway. They don't throw me. I told you, people don't make no difference. All you got to do is you go find it, you go get it, you show me what it is, I'll show you where it go.
Come on. Come on.
You're not going to throw me. I know it right. These people look for reason to sit around and live lives contrary to what the man told them to do. They find a reason to fornicate, commit adultery, tell lies, drink and smoke, and claim they don't want to. Why are you searching for it?
That's right.
I did that in the street. It didn't help me do nothing.
That's right.
Shit, if smoking and drinking to help me and fornicating and shacking, hell, I'd have stayed with it.
That's right.
I ain't no fool. Hell, I know I got more sense than these people done left him. I know I'd have stayed with something that was working. It wasn't working. They know it ain't working. It don't pay to be a sinner.
They don't.
Listen to the book.
He that Aman shall not make haste.
Listen.
Shaphat also will I lay to the line,
Judgment also I'm going to lay to the line.
and Sadiq to the plummet.
And righteousness to the plummet. Listen.
And the hail shall sweep away the refuge of lies.
Listen to that. What happened? That's what they cover themselves at. Everything they for you for refuge, he done uncovered it on them. Folk done went, made, packed, all this stuff come right back out.
Yes, sir.
All they doing is sweep away their lies. What I'm expect a bunch of liars to do? Don't you think gonna lie on you?
Yep.
You with known liars.
Yep.
Liars gonna lie on you. You're a liar. That's why you with them.
Yep.
You're a hypocrite. That's why you with them.
That's right.
And a hypocrite pretending with you.
That's right.
They don't like when you keeps it real.
They don't like it.
Isn't that right? Listen to the book.
And the Ma'im shall overflow the hiding Malkum.
Why y'all think these tornado hurricanes come in and wash these folks out? They got dope washing up, all kind of stuff washing up. Because folks got hiding places. Mr. Who was trying to show you. He's, I'm told you, I'm going to flood out these people hiding places. Everybody these people think they hiding, they not hiding. Mr. Who coming to get them. I appreciate these storms when they come through. They don't bother me when they come through. All I do is palau for the Yahudim, for Yasharal. After that, I'm done. That's all I got. The Yahudim, and they say Yasharal, and the potential. And that right? I know he got something. Other than that, I be like, they're good.
Yeah.
He said, what about them sinners? I didn't ask about them. I didn't talk about them. It's something, listen, I don't waste my time with everybody. Because I know it's needful. Some of these folk got to die.
Yeah.
It's needful. Listen, it's just needful. Don't let it, listen, don't fret yourself. It's got to happen this way. And you know what ain't got to happen? You ain't got to be one of them.
That's right. That's right.
That's the only thing about it. Now you think about the effort that you're away trying to save somebody else, if you put that effort in yourself. For those of you that don't lie, I only want you to raise your hand. For those of us that really resisted and gave up and deny ourselves, you're doing it. And you didn't think you could. These people can do the same thing.
That's right.
You're not Superman and Superwomen. You're just people decide to do the right thing.
That's right.
If they don't care enough to do the right thing, damn them.
Yep.
Especially, we talking about people that know. To him, he said they know and don't do it. That be Qatar.
That's right.
That big guitar. All these folks that left here and gone out here, and you done got these other people mixed up out here, Yahuwah willing, he saved them, but he damn you.
Yeah.
That's wrong. Listen, man, you'll sit around and you knowing what you know, you'll set up and you'll facilitate drinking and smoking and home miking. I hope Mr. Yahuwah don't give you no repentance.
That's right.
I pull out, he give you no repentance. Come on, that's dangerous. I know better. I know the truth. I'm going to sit here and let, come on, folks. Come on, folks. You dangerous. You dangerous. You'll facilitate to mess these people up like that. That's what a Satanite will do, though.
Yep.
A Satanite will do something like that. Somebody that care about their soul said, I wouldn't do it. I don't want to see you do it.
That's right.
So I try to warn you.
That's right.
These folks think people they friends, these people dangerous. These people walk out and they got information and they know better and they go out here and they mess up. Any people watch me, you listen to me. If you find people say they win here, run away from them. They dangerous.
Hey.
Ask them what they doing now. Shit.
Yep.
They were doing something they obeyed. But that go to show you ain't right. Because people leave you, that's a sign that you ain't right and you're not living right too. That is, it's a sign you're not living right when people leave you. Never happened before. Book of Olive, Yehukanan, chapter 2. They call it 1 John. Matter of fact, make it Olive 2. Yeah. 1 John, they call it Olive, Yehukanan, 2 and 1 first. Let's see what he's saying. I'm trying to get ready and wind y'all out. I just want to see people get right.
Yeah.
Don't want to see nobody get lost. I heard folks sing song while they wear clothes. About a damn 29, about a 27 leg length, down a 42-inch cup. Shit don't make no sense. They ain't got nothing to do with being saved. That's just dirty, filthy. Kodash ain't filthy. We don't have nothing to be dragging on ground. Filthy. Ran over. Sleeve ball out here like you can take that shit and make some boxing glove out of them. We don't wear no stuff like that, man. That Kodash. That book said, that book told a woman to submit herself to her own husband as did it what? At fit.
That's right.
Hell, I'm wearing some shit dragging on ground. Man, talk about fit in Yahuwah.
That's right.
I condemn all of it. Cast it down. Got no drag, no ground shit, man. I still tell you it's fit in Yahuwah.
That's right.
Isn't that right? Yes, sir. Man said showing yourself a pattern. The hell you get out the pattern for? Don't fit.
Don't fit.
Isn't that right? They be looking good though. You know, the reason why Red Club. Why I had like a damn sunvisor. Don't wear no shit like that, man. It's Kodash. Damn, I push my head out, look like I got a sun visor around here. I put that thing in my car. I'm not going to put it on my head. That stuff ain't fit. Not in Kodash. You can't do everything in Kodash. Kodash, clean, separated. Our folks don't know Kodash. I don't know why folks don't understand about no Kodash. Kodash is separated. That thing fit. You know, the truth is fit. It says it's fitting you. You don't have something fit, right? It's the right size. Hell, I'm wearing some shit, pants dragging all the ground behind me like I got a damn wedding dress. Hell, a man wearing some pants look like a train. One of them stuff like that. They're Kodash. Isn't that right? Come on, finish this up. This Olive Yehukanan 2 and 1. Let's see what the book says.
My little Benin.
My little Benin. What
These
happened?
things write I unto you,
For what reason?
that ye kata not.
I ain't no reason writing that they're going to do it.
Come on.
The man said he wrote it because you know what happened? Now you can't error because you don't know the scripture. So I wrote it to you so you won't sin.
That's right.
That show you the Billy and the bar. It don't make sense to tell you I wrote it so you don't commit sin. Tell me what happened, son.
And if any ish kata,
What happened?
we have an advocate.
They're going to be folding already out there before you got it. For those that stop, I wrote this so you don't go back to it. For those that in it, I wrote this to let you know it's an opportunity for you to stop doing it.
That's right.
Let me say, I wrote this to you that you sin not.
Yes,
but if
sir.
any man sin, he have an advocate. You know they heard. I got an advocate, so I keep sinning. Don't make sense. I wrote it that you don't do it.
That's right.
That makes him a moron.
That's right.
Because now just in another breath came and told you I gave you a license to commit it because somebody vouching for you. I wrote the people that not doing it to make sure you don't do it. For those that already done, I'm letting you know that somebody done stand in the favor of so you can stop doing it. Because you know what's going to happen. He done told you he's going to smite the rocks with a curse. So I'm trying to turn your law back to the arbor and turn his back to you. Holding the church, these Baptist church, that's all they read when they hear a license to sin. Don't even make sense. I just told you I wrote it that you sin not. So I ain't no power in the world. I need the Ruach to stop doing that. Why he saying give you the Ruach that you sin not?
That's right.
I wrote it because the Ruach, pick me up 663. Pick me up right quick. You can 663. I got a book for what I'm saying.
Yes, sir.
Like shout out, I'm not the one that beateth no L. They call it John 663. Listen to the book so I can finish this up.
It is the Ruach that quickeneth, the Basar profiteth nothing. The Dabarim that I speak unto you,
They are what?
they are Ruach.
They are what?
They are
And
Ruach,
what are they?
and they are Kai.
So if I got the word, you tell me I ain't got the Ruach. The man just said, these things I wrote on you that you sin not. So what? He had the right to you to he had the right to you the word, the Debar. He just told you that the Debar was spirit, Ruach. So now if you got the word, if you got the Ruach, you got it, then you shouldn't be committing no sin. What people keep trying to go and seek to get, he's giving it to you, it's in written form. When we take it, he told you, I'm going to put it where? In their minds. I'm going to write it in there. So guess what? I'm going to put the Ruach in your mind. If the words I speak, they are Ruach and they are life, Kai. Then if I give you the word and you meditate on the word, then you got the Ruach.
Come on, open it up. Open it up.
They went on a cloud of smoke to come. Man just said these things I wrote on you that you said not. They ain't just told you any man sin, we have an advocate. Come on, finish this up. At all of you, Ukanan chapter 2.
Yes, sir.
1 John, they call it 2. Listen.
And if any ish kata, we have an advocate with the Abba.
Who is it?
Yahushua HaMashiach, the Sadiq. And he is the propitiation for our kata.
Which is the what? The gain or the regain? That's how I know what I'm talking about. He's the gain. For those that out there, he the regain. He's getting us back. Right? You never had us a gain. If you had and you lost it, it's the regain. Listen.
And not for ours only.
But for who?
Also for the kata of the whole Arat.
Listen.
And hereby we do know
That we do what?
we know him.
If we had a what now?
If we keep his commandments.
You said we had a what now? What
If we-
spirit? If we speak in tongue?
If we keep his commandments.
Ain't nobody gonna tell you. I don't believe you know him. I don't know how I keep his commandments.
That's right.
Yahushua himself said, if you're a heart man, he told me to keep his commandments.
That's right.
That's New Testament. He said, if you're a heart man, keep my commandments. Now he said, hereby we do know that we know him if we keep his what?
His commandments.
He that do what?
He that saith, I know him.
And keep what?
Not his commandments.
Is a who?
A liar.
And where the truth at?
And the Amat is not in
You
him.
think I'm letting these people out here drinking and sitting here? Y'all stupid ass to follow these people. They still right, still say, the book say, hereby we do know him. If we hereby we do know that we know if we keep a commandment. Now why you let somebody tell you don't know if you keep a commandment? Now if you ain't keeping, you a liar. And the truth that the mind ain't in you. Oh my goodness, what am I do with these people? Musa even tried to teach you in the Torah concerning that. Told you that what was commanded him in Horeb? With the Torah, with the statute, and with the judgments. The man been trying to tell you that this is how you say. So Musa didn't know it because he had a Ruach HaKodesh. Yet the people testified that they know that Yahuwah spoke to Musa. They said, we know he spoke to him. Which means Musa had to keep his commandments. See, you done let people done suckered you out. This New Testament, and the man telling you about the word. Man telling you that the word is what identify whether you know him or not. Tell me the Ruach HaKodesh that Abraham had. What was it? When did he receive it? Speaking in what? Book say he believed him. Abraham was known for being a root, a friend of Elohim. Huh? He aman, he believed, he obeyed. I'm trying to get you to to create a relationship. Your stuff is fictional because you let people come in and induce you and seduce you. I'm telling you plainly what it takes. He said, hereby we do know that we know him if we keep. He that said, I know him and keepeth not his commandments.
Is a liar.
And the Shabbat is in there and they don't keep the Shabbat. Which commandment? Sound familiar? Which one? Book said he that keep the commandment. And you don't keep it. He said your light of truth ain't in it. This is what happened.
But whoso keepeth his debar,
But whoso do what?
keepeth his debar.
Tell me what happened.
In him verily is the Ahab of Elohim.
He said, truly, that man got the affection of Elohim. See, y'all don't let folk make a fool out of it. I don't let it, listen, y'all kill time with people. I got book. At 2 and 14, same book. I try to finish y'all up here. Ain't got no rooted twin. It's tight. This thing here save your soul alive. Keep you from drowning. Isn't that right? This thing here save it. I'm going to try to save a young man, old woman, young woman.
That's right.
Kids, newborn babies. I preach it to a newborn baby. I taught them like that guy, go. They ain't going to understand speaking tongue to them. And had two of them that you just put in their baby mouth, that baby understand it. Y'all all right?
Yes, sir.
Listen to the book.
I have written unto you, Abbas, because ye have known him that is from the beginning.
They are known by the sheep. Listen.
I have written unto you, young unashamed.
Why?
Because ye are strong.
And what happened?
And the debar of Elohim abideth in you.
You said the spirit of what now?
And the debar
I don't know
of
what these
Elohim.
folks doing. Where you think they're going to come and rest at? They're going to come and rest? Well, the Debar says. Listen, the Ruach and the word are synonymous. They're the same. The man put it the way you can understand it. If I keep the commandments, if I constantly meditate on them, they already had a premise of the Ruach HaKodesh. That the Ruach HaKodesh was a seal on what they done. So he said, hereby we know him if we keep his commandment, because they had things that were evident. When they planted crops, the crops came up in their seasons. The Ma'im came when it was supposed to come. All these were signs that they had a relationship, they knew him, which meant this was synonymous as having the Ruach HaKodesh. By keeping his word, everything will manifest. We were in the right place. We knew seasons. We understood. We had relationship. He guarded. He protected us. He allowed us to become more bountiful. All these were signs that these people were saved, that they had a relationship, that they knew him. You don't have nothing to solidify, nothing you got. Oh, that's it. I got it. That's it. Arthritis. Cerebral palsy. Yeah, or cerebrally. Eat too much of that shit, you start shaking, locked up through diabetes. Go into diabetic coma. Oh, there it is again. See? But how plain he made it to your five senses. Hereby we do know that we know him, we keep his commandment. Not to mention, you already thought it written in Nabin. What happened? How else? This is all synonymous to teach you and show you whether or not you have relationship. Whether or not you actually, is it exist or is it fabricated? Hereby we do know we know him if we keep his commandment. He that keepeth not his commandment is a liar. And there ain't in it. Why am I listening to a liar tell me and examine me? You ain't even keeping nothing. When he said hereby we do know, hereby we do prove to other people. That's where your problem is. You trying to prove to somebody. He ain't told you that. He said you need to know. If you keep his commandment. He said, whosoever do it, don't you know the heart of Elohim abide in them? That's what the whole thing about it, love. A heart. You didn't know that? Elohim so a heart, what did he do? His, what was it? His only begotten. Pretty much a question. First son. First son. First son. Adam. Ka'ur was the only one him. That's the world. You do know he gave him. He gave him. He gave him the only begotten son. That whoever believes it should not perish, have everlasting life. Can't believe that, can you? He did. He gave him. Don't you know Adam was his only begotten? He gave him up. Gave him up. And I have the opportunity to believe that. I believe he gave his only son for me. For an opportunity for me to know better, I don't lose my estate. He allowed Adam to lose his estate for me. Don't you know that Yahushua came out here and lost his estate for me? That's how much he's hard, man. But I ain't gonna understand it unless I keep his commandments. Unless I keep his commandments, I'm not gonna be able to understand that. See, everything you read, he told you, listen, he said I declare the end at the beginning. Most people that read Bereshit don't know, you're not even reading the beginning of the book, baby. That's the end of it. That's how you reading the end. It told you Bereshit. He said, see, when you don't know, what else you gonna do? Huh? Man told me better the end of a thing than the beginning. So you know what he told before he did? He said, well, I tell you what I do. I put the end at the beginning.
That's right.
Your own book told you. They go read Bereshit. They so dumb, they read Genesis. They ain't got no clue. Man told you better the end of the thing than the beginning. Why don't they just keep reading Revelation? Because they don't know. See, it ain't supposed to be for everybody. The information y'all get, this ain't for everybody. They confused. Why would they know? These people don't harm and they're not worried about trying to be safe. They worry about trying to be slick, trying to be smart, trying to be cunning, and that's not gonna get you in. You gotta be honest.
That's right.
That hurt people. Y'all not many more people more intelligent, smarter, better writers, better orators than I am. On the problem with it, they're not honest. Mr. Hood will use it, but they're not honest. Unlike Dawood, I was minding my business. Man, I was outside keeping sheep. Folk were jumping up trying to do their job and get it. And you realize we ain't gonna set till we get Smith. When I come in, he let folk know. Now y'all can sit down and eat. Had to know somebody come in and teach these folk the truth. You gotta be honest. These people not honest. You know why he took a child honest. Listen, you're a child a lot, but most times you get a child honest. These people not honest. That's why he told them to humble themselves, becoming one. Because they've been crooked, lying, no good, run so long, they don't even realize they had never changed. That's what hurt them. Come on, finish this up so I can get out of him. Listen to the book.
I have written unto you, young honest.
This is Olive Yeukanon, they call 1 John chapter 2. Where you at, verse 15, 16? 14. Listen, come on.
Because ye are strong.
Yeah.
And the Debar of Elohim abideth in you.
See that? That's why you need brothers in him. They ain't got no sitting out of hell. Ought to have more strength. I have no rubbing their pants. Ban no babies out of wedlock. Sitting around jacking off. Literally and figuratively.
That's right.
And gave a man what for a man. It's called a woman.
That's right.
On a shah. Get you a wife.
That's right.
Not no business sitting there spilling your goodie in your hand. And it's over for you call it goodie, you call them nuts. In the country they call it, go there, they dry their crack, my goodie done fell on the ground. They done fell in their hand. Ain't no damn M&M. That's the truth. Whenever I teach a young man how to keep himself.
That's right.
Sitting around struggling, fighting, trying to keep him jacking off. Go get you a wife.
That's right.
And you keep fighting when they can get you what's appropriate for a man. Get a wife. So I'm supposed to be born and cooking.
That's right.
Ain't that right?
Yes, sir.
Pour gas on the fire, that thing supposed to flame up.
Flame up.
Unless you're going to give yourself or you say you're going to be a unit. Ain't that right? My wife, I can't be no unit. I'm too far out there now. I don't want to mess up these good 2 minutes I got. Ain't that right? Be sitting on the sideline. I ain't going to tell no lie. I ain't even going to try to be no unit. I'll be looking around at the funeral. You stand there, green people, they be greeting her. Come on, her say, oh, yes, come on. Yes. He go, yeah, come. Yes. I know Will Smith. Yeah, let the feeling. We ain't got no married. He's talking about, I ain't gonna be sitting here struggling in line.
That's right.
Every time you call me for count, there ain't nobody at the door either. I got to be able to work before calling me, people depending on me.
That's right.
Come on, brother. Hey, brother. Hey. Yeah. Need some honest.
That's right.
I try to tell your man, keep it. I know I've been out there. I've done it before. I've been out there all willing, then you get through and you feel bad. But then you feel good too. It's half and half. Then you kind of arm a palmer. On the palmer, half and half.
That's right.
Ain't that right? You're half and half. On the palmer. On the palmer. Yeah, really, you got to start on the palmer. You get tea eliminated.
That's right.
I'm just using an example now. They ain't saying no on the palmer now. Somebody goes, ain't on the palmer like a preacher said that jacking out. I not say that. But I'm just saying, that time what I'm saying, you got, you know what I'm saying? Then you got the mixed emotion, then that thing, no Satan wrestling with your mind. Versus looking at what it takes. A man need a wife. Then you got brothers, they scared of responsibility. You should be afraid. This is something you ain't never done before, but the only way you're going to really master it, you got to get in and work with it. You got to get somebody a team player. You can do it. Ain't nobody walk in. How you going to walk in and know how to take care of a wife and how to run a family you ain't never had one? Being honest, you're supposed to have some fear. You ought to have some reserve and some kind of hold back, kind of resist, because it's something you never done. But it's the right thing to do. Can you sit down there and bean your meat? Sometimes you get arrested, man, take it, want to get your damn fingerprint, he just put your slung up on the thing and roll it. Like, damn, that's the whole hand. I try to get the fingers. Sometimes I don't know what I've been saying. Y'all play the tape back for me. What I say? Y'all make it funny? Yeah, so, oh, how you do it with both hands? Police like, here, I'm ambidextrous. So we got to get it. You know, it is funny, but I'm telling the truth, though. You know why it's funny? Because they'll be honest. People don't address stuff like that. People don't know that you address it. You need a wife. That's all that is. Trying to keep fighting, trying to fight. You should be resilient. But if people here had to resist because their spouse is not him. The shit y'all doing, the single, it don't make no sense. Folks confused. If folks in here, if they weren't mad, listen, if they spouse was dead, they'll let y'all need to have the spouse to be holding out. They'll show you how to do that thing. Shit, go to somewhere, and as soon as they see one, just dive on the damn table and grab her. Well, your ass ain't getting away from him. Right? I've been holding out. Shit, man, I got a whole lot of shit. Where you going? Oh, brother, shit, you ain't get past that. I've been holding out. I can't let you get out there. Man, tired, you sitting right here, study. It don't make no sense. I'm confused. That's the nature. He trying to show you nature. What? You need a wife. Woman, you need a husband. You know, ain't really no responsibility. Yeah, that's responsibility. And being honest, you need a wife. Keep trying to fight against nature. It don't work. Nature got a law that's not going to be defied. You're going to walk out here and lie and claim your muscle broke. Don't put that on me. Maybe I done ripped the transmission. These folks ain't going to fool me. Folks don't want to lie and tell they a muscle. No, ain't no muscle broke. How the hell a muscle broke you ain't been using it? How many of y'all know how to drive a stick? You going to jump there and put the damn thing in fifth gear and just slam on the gas? No good way you going to tell that. They ain't going nowhere. I start out first, second, third, straight in fifth gear. I started hitting gear, ain't messing no clutch or nothing. You gotta watch out. I keep it real. I can help y'all out though. Come on, finish this up so I can get them out of here. It ain't gonna rain. I try to finish y'all up. We had other stuff. Come on, finish this up. Maybe Mr. Hill let her finish it up. That finish, cause I said if you lose people, you ain't right. Ukanah 1, Olive, they call it 1 John, Olive 2, where we at, verse 16, 17? 14. Come on, roll down through so I can get them finished.
And the Debar of Elohim abideth in you, and ye have overcome the Rasha one, Ahab not the Arat.
He told you, see that? That's what you got to do. How you going to do it? He told you not, what they use the word love. He told you love not the world. Neither the what?
The things that are in the Arat.
Tell them what's in it.
If any ish Ahab the Arat.
What happened?
The Ahab of the Abba is not in him.
So take something and you're going to stay with something Elohim won't take. I don't know how to love it. It don't love Elohim. It walk from Elohim. I don't know how to love you. I don't know how to harm you. It ain't going to work. He told me not to do it. I ain't going here and show you, but what I was going to show y'all here in the book of Oswald 9 and 10, when you show that, these people put away not only their wives, they put away their kids too.
Yes, they did.
You know why they looked at? They was of the world.
That's right.
They put them away. You know who Oswald said who was similar to him? He said, everybody that tremble at the bar. He said, everybody that tremble at the bar. He said, they can't. Everybody that fear, he said, they came to me. That's what Oswald said. You know why Yahushua said they won't come to him? Because they don't tremble. He said, you won't come to me that you might have Kai. All them folk came to him because they want to be saved. That's why them folk didn't just put away their wife because somebody told them. They put them away because they wanted to be saved. Oswald sat there and watched them people. He said, I was astonished. He said, I was astonished for them people. He sat there and looked there, he was astonished at them. Man, sat here and he began to pull out all of him. These folk came in, they saw how that thing had vexed that man, so them folk came and told him, all you say do. Said, we'll do it. Yeah. They brought them wife, them children, they put them away. They let these folk cause us the storm, they cause us the error, they put them away. It's going to be a testimony to every one of us.
That's right.
I told y'all the folks, don't let nobody fool y'all. Anybody going to tell me you can't keep them, that ain't right?
That's right.
Show me where the folk kept them, they wasn't right. And you keep them. You ain't right, you got to go. That's what they did. Why they got rid of them? Oh, I got to get it. Come on, so let's jump right quick. 10 and 1, I got to get it. Also, I don't want my mouth to talk. Go talk to the ex-member and let them tell you some lies. Sitting around can't get it up, lying. Sitting around trying to have sex with each other, husband and wife, rotten as hell.
That's right.
They ain't obeyed shit when they ain't obeying shit in the street.
That's right.
Well, what you think they gonna tell you? Sitting around stalking their spouse. Soon they leave, text each other. They ain't go to service. They doing something they had to me. Oh shit, I done seen it. I done seen it. I know what they do. They stalking, you watching, you with them. They text and tell everything you're doing. Shit, you can't make a move, they ain't telling it. I'm saying, what the hell you telling somebody outside what's going on to him?
That's right.
Put their ass in the street.
That's right.
That show right there, you can't be for no good. What you doing? What you doing? Tell somebody if I lay down, if I sleep, if I get up, I'm on the phone. What the hell you watching me texting for? How many of y'all here spouses going to ask y'all what y'all spouse doing? How many of y'all here stand up? The people that spouse are going to say him. You know, how many times I ask y'all what they doing and give me a minute? Expose me. How many times? How many I ask y'all to give me a note and text? I text you saying, are they doing something right now? Any one of y'all. Where they at? How many of y'all? What the hell these folks watching you for?
That's right.
Send a text to these baboon bastards. I ever sit down. Oh, it's crazy as hell. That'll piss me off. Somebody sitting around watching me texting somebody outside. What the hell you text somebody about what I'm doing? They ain't go today. What? Oh, hold on. They was sick. For real? I tell you, I better watch these people. Can't put no company in no center. I don't care who it could be mine. A center. Put no company in no center. Let's see what the book. Let's see what they did. It's 10 and 1. Ozra. Man told me not to heart the world, neither thing that in the world. Told me what's all in the world. He told me it ain't of the arbor, it's of the world. And they told me about the world gonna pass away and the lust thereof. You know why he told me that? He don't want me to get hurt. He don't want me to run out after it. If I know it's gonna be destroyed, it's gonna pass away, he'll be caught away. You know how I get that from? They gotta make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cents. I gotta look at Lot. Luke had a saw too, didn't he? Did he look back? What happened to Sodom and Gomorrah? It passed away in the lust thereof. Now thinking he the Lord of the world that kept that love for his wife, he'd have sat there and burned up with him. That's what I'm understanding. They got to be inside 5 senses. All the time I remember a whole city went away was Sodom and Gomorrah. He told them all in the world what the lust of the eye, lust of the flesh, what they were doing. Sitting around lusting. They saw the Malachite come in, they wanted to know them. He told them, everyone, they're going to pass away in the lust thereof. You don't need to follow, you don't need to be too close to them. They'll pull you in with them. Come on, finish up. Let's see what he said. Come on. This is Ozra 10 and 1. Let's roll down through him. Listen to the book.
Now when Ozra had prologued, and when he had confessed, weeping and casting himself down before the Beth of Elohim, there assembled unto him out of Yasharal.
They assembled who?
Unto him.
They came unto him out of who?
Out of Yasharal.
Who came?
A very great Adah of Anashim and Nashim and Benim. For the arm wept very sore. And Shechaniah, the ben of Jahiel, one of the Beni of Elam, answered and said unto Ozra, we have trespassed against our Elohim.
We sinned. We committed kata. What happened?
And have taken strange Ashah of the arm of the Beth. Yet now there is hope in Yasharal concerning this thing.
They said hope in Yasharal concerning this thing. What are you going to do? You going to pray God save them?
Now therefore let us make a berith with our Elohim.
If we pray real hard and just believe that Jesus Christ died and rose for our sin, what happened to them?
To put away all the Ashar.
Hey, what am we praying for? I got something I ain't got no business with. What am I praying about?
That's right. That's right.
They'll say here, look, they say, let's just make an agreement to just get rid of their ass.
Yep.
Why did the Lord just didn't say, I'm going to save them? Because I don't want y'all to have no busted up homes. This stuff people doing now, what you going to do with this? They looked at they got these folk wasn't right. They look, let's get rid of their ass because we see this stuff is vexing this man. It's not right. Get rid of them. Those folks are assuming realize we need to get rid of them. They said, well, hold. Why they say let's just pray? You just got through praying. You're a man of God. Won't you pray for that God save them so you keep our homes and families together? You ain't going to believe it. Did with their first one, too.
Yeah. Yeah.
They won their second wife. Did the first ones. They're tight. All he ain't talking. And he's talking through a man. This thing tighter than what folks thinking. Last time I told folks, I've been taught it. I taught it was on the funeral home about these folks. This ain't nothing. Y'all know I've been teaching this stuff. Don't try to act like I didn't know new shit I'm telling you. I've been telling y'all stuff. Folks just don't want to hear it. People comfortable with what they hear. It don't make sense. You ain't, if you're honest, you're trying to live right, then you're going to do what's right. Ain't no other way around it. I'm not going to fool. What you trying to do? If you come on, you see folks now, you know what people carry there. What you going to do with them? Your soul on the line. You got somebody that don't fear being saved. You not afraid what's going to happen to you. Shit, I can't be in here with you. You'll burn that damn thing up with me in it.
Yep.
What you tell yourself? What you got to tell yourself if you go out here and get drunk and get high? What do you have to tell yourself? What do you have to believe? For you to walk out here and just start a whole money and try to bang, marry women, what do you got to tell yourself?
Yeah.
You got to be crazy as hell. And damn if you'll be with me. You know good well where you got to put your mind at. Where your mind at for you to stay here and stand? What still got you here? And what you got to get rid of to run to the damn street.
That's right.
And live like a damn rat's ass.
That's right.
Your ass won't be with me. I'm scared of you.
Yep.
Your ass won't be in here with me. Matches and nothing else be cooking. Wake up, your ass got me sitting here tied to the damn bed and candle all around my ass. You got an Uncle Rucker whipping my ass. Wait, nigga. No son, no ma'am. I got to go. There's going to be bullet holes in your ass. I got to get up out of here. I can have your ass cooking for me. Well, I'm trying to run out of work right here trying to get my damn shoe on my head. And this hat won't fit. I got the roll. I can't have you cooking. Listen, I just can't trust. When you don't care, if your soul, anybody, if that's not number one priority for you, I don't trust you. I don't trust you. Because you got to tell yourself something I can't tell myself. I can't make it up. Let me say, I'm going here and just start banging some hole. It don't even make sense. My mind couldn't even fan it around and say, yeah, go where when I get finished? Where I'm going when I get through? Who I'm going to meet in the judgment?
That's right.
I ain't hard to answer. Say, what you believe about the judgment? Ask your spouse, what you believe about the judgment? I mean, that's all I need. Get your shit. We got to roll. That's crazy.
That's right.
You had to think. Even on the street, I was thinking about this thing. I've been thinking about it.
That's right.
I ain't just thought on it tonight. I've been thinking about my soul.
That's right.
That's what brought me here.
Yes, sir.
I ain't got no reservation, no hesitation.
That's right.
Hell, get your shit and get to moving.
That's right.
Ain't nothing worth my soul. If loot left hills,
Yes, sir.
your ass finna be burning up now.
Yep.
Salt cooked too.
Yep.
Well, everybody make no fool out of this thing crucial. Y'all don't be come on here. What y'all do for him? It's gonna be crucial. Your next move gonna be crucial.
That's right.
That man told you not the hard, the rock, neither thing that's in the rock. For all that's in the rock, tell him what it is, son. All of you Ukanah, 115, 16, where we at?
Yes, sir.
What does it say?
For all that is in the rock,
Is the what?
the lust of the basar,
What else?
the lust of the eye,
What else?
and the pride of Cain
And what is it
is
of?
not of the
It
opposite.
ain't other where it's from, son.
It's of the rock.
You got the world in your home.
Yes, sir.
They ain't gonna make it strong with the world.
That's right.
They ain't gonna make it strong with the world. So the world gonna pass away and the lust thereof. We're gonna have my keep that world. That world will drag me down.
That's right.
Why, let me ask you something. Why Mr. Yehuda in St. Luke, why in St. Luke, let him stay right in that city? So he had to move, let his furniture shit burn up. You know that man, that's all that man wooden furniture burn up. Man, they had nothing but all wicker, burned up. Whole wicker set burned up. Patio swing burned up. That man had to go. I can't stay here with you. I gotta go. I ain't tell y'all nothing in the book. What's up thing when the fourth time, when I learned, we threw pages cover scripture, might have hold. I can't let you take me with you. Especially when I know somebody got a dagger. When I know somebody stabbing, I know you sit here and you got a trap set for me. I can't let you do that to me. Yeah. My soul too precious. Come on, finish this up.
And the rocks passeth away,
And
the lust thereof.
but he that doth what?
Doth the will of Elohim
How long he stayed?
abideth ever.
That's why I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna keep standing with it. Come on, finish that up.
Little beneath,
What
it
happened?
is the last time.
And what
As
happened?
ye have heard that unto Mashiach shall come, even now are there many,
See that? A bunch of them that work against him. Listen,
whereby we know that it is the last time,
listen.
that they went out from us,
They went well?
out from us.
Listen, yeah, I used to go there with Tony Smith. Show you did. I'm saying right here. See, he ain't right. Folk leaving. Well, Yukon ain't either. He said they went well,
Out from us,
but what happened?
but they were not of us.
I tell you the same thing. Don't nobody tell, oh, I was with them. You're a damn lie. Let's see what he said about it. Right. He said they went out from him. He said, but they went of them.
That's right.
You ain't went out from us, you was over. You're a liar. Now, I'm saying what the book say.
That's right.
Listen what the book said.
For if they had been of
If
us,
they had been what?
of us,
I was true with it. If they had did what?
had been of us,
What would have happened?
they would, no doubt, have continued with us.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now you can tell them why they gone.
Yes, sir.
Listen to the book.
But they went out.
They got kicked out.
They went out
For what reason?
that they might be made manifest.
That they were who?
Not all of
I
us.
try to tell y'all can listen to that shit. You know I was with them. Look at me. You know I was with y'all. You know, damn well. You believe that, you don't believe that book.
That's right.
But I told you, ain't nobody went out for us that's of us.
That's right.
If they would have, they'd have continued.
That's right.
But he told you why they went out. So they could be made manifest. They were not of us. That tight, ain't it? That's the book.
Yes, sir.
That's the book.
That's right.
That's good, I can. Wonderful. That thing tight, but it's right. We gonna make it. Hold on, we gonna make it, y'all.